poppin', Jam Fam? It's me, your host Omni, and we're here tonight with a very fun game club. One of our probably going to be more of our more in-depth game clubs that we've had in a while. And to join me on this conversation, discussion, overview, what have you, is two members of Lazy Gaming Guys. We have Scott and we have Jock. Hey guys, how's it going?
What up?
Pretty good, pretty good.
I just got out of the shower, and for whatever reason, I'm a little dehydrated, so I am prepping me a little bit of strawberry water. I have this like little strawberry water enhancer, and I'm adding that to my bottle of water,
Uh,
and I'm gonna be ready to go.
Gay.
Gay.
Yeah,
Gay.
he's also just in a towel, guys.
Yeah, I'm also feeling much better than I have in like a month and a half, so I have a bit more energy, and I'm just in time for
That's good.
just in time. Well, actually, now it's close to the end of the month. It's almost 2 months that I've been sick. I should have just gone to the doctor. Whatever.
Yeah.
Probably,
Well,
but at least you're doing better
You've been
now.
consistently
So
sick for
now
2
you don't need
months.
to.
Mm. Okay.
You could have had COVID, my man.
No, I didn't have COVID. I'm pretty sure I didn't have COVID. Because it wasn't anything like bronchial. It was just like my lungs. Well, I guess like there was a bit of like
That's
mucus
bronchial.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't anything bronchial.
It wasn't
I-
bronchial.
but I didn't lose
Yeah.
like my sense of smell or taste. I
You
wasn't
don't
like
always do that.
I wasn't lacking energy or bedridden. My muscles weren't sore. It was just like my it was just hard.
Didn't you say you had more energy today?
Yeah, because I can speak more. I can speak. My mouth is moving. Bleh.
Speakity speak.
My fucking capture is so washed out on stream. Let me I'm gonna adjust it a little bit. Hold
I
on.
also cannot wait until tomorrow when my Sonic Crossworlds comes in. I've been hearing nothing but praise for this thing.
Yeah, people tend to like it. Zonak loves it. It's still like a little expensive, and I don't see myself playing it a lot, so I'm not buying it yet. But it's pretty cool there. Lag's in the chat. Lag, if you're there,
Oh. Hey, Leg.
we're all gonna say hi. Also, let me know if you're gonna buy Battlefield 6, 7, 8. I don't know which Battlefield it is. Whatever the new Battlefield
The
is.
new one.
Because like, I'm curious about it, but like I don't want to spend 70, 80 bucks on it if I'm just gonna be by myself. All right. So I'm gonna boot up the game. Ba-do-do-do. Let's get started with the game club discussion then. We're gonna be talking about Metal Gear Solid 3 in general, but I played the Delta version. I believe that's what.
I think all three of us played the Delta version.
Yeah, but I think Jock has only beaten the original one, right?
Yeah,
Well,
he's in the
I'm
final
literally-
like 15, 20 minutes of the game.
Escorting Eva.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're very, very.
Yeah,
close.
he just has one boss fight and then like a choice, and then he's done.
No, he's not. Cause are you skipping cutscenes or no?
He
I have been for
can.
the
I
last,
mean,
like I have been for the last
he has literally
hour.
seen this whole game. Like
Well, no, it's because
the cutscenes are not different.
in terms of what you do, there's not a lot to do, but you're gonna hear the whole conversation with boss, and then you're gonna hear the conversation after, and then you're gonna get to the plane setup, and then you're gonna have the post plane, and then the credits, and then the post credit. With the post credit scene is like a minute and a half, I admit, but still, it's something.
Yeah, but it's all
you-
stuff
you-
he's seen before.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you skip it, you have very little to do. But
Yeah.
if you watch all of that, that's like another hour and a half of content.
Yeah. Yeah, it just depends on how. Like for our purposes for the stream, he has like a few minutes left before he finishes it.
And you're an experienced player.
For the
Did you
purpose
play
of
on-
anyone, no.
Did you play on normal or you play on some other difficulty?
I played on normal.
Normal. Having gone through this game, if anybody is playing this for the first time or is curious about this game, I highly recommend that you play it on hard. I wish I would have played it on hard my first playthrough. I just
That's what a
played it on
bunch of
normal.
people say.
Because it's
and
not
I
a hard,
don't-
it's not a
I
difficult
don't know.
game like at all to get through. If you're going for like all secrets and you're exploring every single like nook and cranny, there's a lot of enemies, there's limited resources, so yeah, normal or easy are better. But if you're just going through the game, there's nothing difficult about normal. It's very doable.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
knew
I
was
think-
I knew I was gonna procrastinate. That's why I just picked normal because I knew I was gonna procrastinate
I
and be
think
like rushing at the end.
from what I understand on hard, the the major difficult part is the Fury. Because that's the streamer I watched do her blind playthrough played on hard because people were like, "No, you need to play on hard." And she did. That was the only one that she didn't first try for the bosses.
I think it was boss I found annoying, but that's because I was trying to get through the fucking game.
I had 0 issues with the Fury. That's the flamethrower dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even know if I was doing it right or wrong because I was just like at the end of a hallway for like the first half. Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Where's extras? I'm gonna go to secret theaters.
Right, he's near the end.
All the cutscene. Because I'm just gonna be standing around as.
No, not the secret theater. The secret theater is where you see the extra cutscenes.
Okay, demo theater then. Yeah, here it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll sort of just like go through the game, but to begin with, what is Metal Gear Solid 3? Philosophers said, no, I'm just kidding.
God.
Kojima started this game in, or like, what would be the most appropriate way to say this? What is a game? A game is a group of experiences that has been
secrets.
developed and organized for the masses. In 1947.
Like
Operation something or other. Jesus Christ, this fucking game. All right. Metal Gear Solid 3 is the prequel story to set up the Metal Gear and Metal Gear Solid franchises. It stars Jack? Is his name Jack or John? Because I could never quite get
Jack.
it. It's Jack. It stars Jack, who would eventually go on to become Big Boss, the enemy of. Is this a spoilers? I guess we should just open up where there's gonna be spoilers.
Well, okay. So Omni, if you think that's spoilers, the Metal Gear Solid HD collection, when it gives the description of the game, says it is the story of how Big Boss earned the title of Big Boss.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Konami doesn't consider it a spoiler.
Well, I give it in the most broadest sense of the term because I don't know if anybody's actually. If you're interested in this franchise and you want to go blind, there's very little chance that you're gonna go play Metal Gear on what Commodore or NES or whatever you played on.
And even then, this is still before. This is the earliest in the timeline.
Well, no, what I'm saying is like you'll get to there and then you won't know that Boss and Snake are who they are and whatnot. But if you're going there, you're probably already gonna know this. So it's like spoilers in the loosest terms. But this is the story of Jack, who is a soldier under the tutelage of the Boss, and this is the story of how that relationship fractures, ends, and inspires him to become Big Boss, which would lead to a domino effect of events that goes on into Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Rising, the whole series. But this is the prequel to all that. Wow, you don't have your eye patch here. It was released on the PlayStation 2.
No, you don't have your eye patch for a while.
Yeah, this was released on the PS2 originally. It was a stealth action game, and it was the version that we're playing is a remake. It was a remake released just last month. Oh, now, this was the first time that I've ever played this game. The only experience I have playing the Metal Gear franchise, I played the Twin Snakes and beat that on the GameCube, and I played and beat Revengeance on Xbox 360. I think that's where I played it. So those are the only 2 Metal Gear games that I have completed.
You've never played the game Raiden's from?
I played that game up to when Vamp appears, which is still pretty early on.
Maybe one day we'll have to do Metal Gear Solid 2 for the game club.
Maybe if we do, we'll probably just go through the Metal Gear games. I think Metal Gear Solid 1.
Well, 4 is still trapped on PS3.
With the way that things are going, they have to.
I'm hoping. Well, I'm hoping that they'll do HD Collection 2, which will have like Peace Walker, because we didn't get Peace Walker from the PS3 HD Collection, and then like MGS4, and then, or ideally, what they'll do is do the Delta treatment with it, and just rebuild it from the ground up.
But I wouldn't
since that thing was so like PS3 hardware.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like if we wait long enough, maybe that'll happen because I don't think they're gonna go straight from 3 to 4, because that's from the very beginning to the very end minus Revengeance.
There is a chance just because the only reason they did 3 was because it was pretty much a standalone story, but the other thing is there's a chance they would go to 4 because if they can't figure out how to port it well from the PS3. It would make the most sense, because fans are demanding 4, to just go ahead and remake it from the ground up. And if you're going to do that, why remake it from the ground up for an HD collection versus charging $70 for a full game.
I'm still of the mind that they would remake 1, 2, and then 4, but I mean, you could argue either way. Regardless.
We won't know until the next one's announced.
Yeah. This game is considered by many to be a masterpiece of the time or of gaming. Like, people hold it in high regards. What is your experience with this game, Scott? I guess we'll start with you. What's your experience, and then your general overview of this?
So, I got into the Metal Gear series pretty late, if I'm gonna be honest. I knew of the cultural zeitgeist of
Never
MGS.
get on my bad side.
Oh, hey Julie. But yeah, I knew of the cultural zeitgeist of Metal Gear Solid, but never really played them on the PS2 era. It wasn't until the PS3 HD collection that I bought it and played through MGS2 and then played through MGS3 for the first time. I've still never played through MGS1. I know all the plot points, I've seen the Let's Plays of it, but because it was still trapped on PS1 and I didn't want to play... I wanted to play with the more modern controls, like Twin Snakes. And just, that game was so expensive to buy. I just never got around to it. But I enjoyed it quite a bit at the time. But had you asked me, weirdly enough, in the PS3 era, which one I would like, I actually liked Metal Gear Solid 2 a lot more. And I think even now I still prefer Metal Gear Solid 2 for, as weird as that sounds.
Yeah, that's a controversial opinion.
I really love MGS2 so much.
Got to conversation about that. Why though?
I don't know what it is, but the gameplay and some of the story beats just felt nicer to me in MGS2. I liked the set piece of the big shell and stuff like that versus the jungles of Russia. Although I do love the boss, her story arc and everything else. Well, yeah, they have to make a Jungle of Russia, but as much as I loved MGS3, it was a little weird, and I ended up getting lost a lot of times versus MGS2. But either way, I really enjoyed the game quite a bit. I actually had moved on to playing through MGS4 afterwards, and then stopped, and then now I just don't want to go back to my PS3. So now I'm hoping they're putting it out. But yeah, I think the game is really fun, really enjoyable. I think the plot's very good for the most part. I enjoy some of the creative liberties he took with some of the interactions with the characters that you can have. But overall, it's, to me, my second favorite Metal Gear Solid game.
Interesting. All right, and so I'll pose the same question to you, Jock. What's your experience with Metal Gear? What's your experience with Metal Gear Solid 3, and what are your general thoughts?
My experience with Metal Gear in general is I remember my stepdad got me when I was I want to say 12 or 13. My mom and stepdad got me a PS2, and they got me 2 games. They got me Tekken.
It would have been 4 or 5, I think.
It would have been 4 or
3.
Was it 3?
So they bought you a PS1 game?
I think 3 was
3 was PS1.
Oh, okay. Well, then the second. No, it had to be.
Tekken 4 is the one you played.
Tekken 4 was the first one on PS.
I guess I was playing Tekken 3. Yeah, because I also had a PS1. Okay, so yeah, so they got me Tekken 4 and Metal Gear Solid 2.
That's early.
I'm all about Tekken 4 for the most part. I was playing more Tekken than anything, and every now and then I go back to Metal Gear Solid 2, and then me and my stepdad would sit there and try to help me, and I was figuring things out while he was gone and stuff, and then eventually I got really into it, and I eventually beat the game. And then I played Metal Gear Solid 3 for the first time when I moved to Texas. And my mind was blown from that game because I loved all the mechanics. I loved all the little things you could do. I loved all the like there are so many little things that you can do. I wish I could have like experienced all of them in like while replaying the game, but I did not give myself enough time to do it, so I didn't. But really wish I could have. But yeah, I love Metal Gear Solid 3. Metal Gear Solid 3 is my favorite of all the games. Like hands down. In all the small things that you can do, right? I love like the fact that like you can catch a poisonous snake and throw it at a venomous snake and throw it at an enemy. And
But can you jerk off in a locker while talking to Otacon?
Crab battle.
no, you can't. That's funny. I will give you that. That is funny. But no. You can like I said, you can poison, you can envenomate enemies and what was it by like throwing a venomous snake at them, or you can like find, this is one I really wish I could have done but I didn't do it. You can find their food stores, blow up their food stores using TNT, and then throw out either rotten food which will make them throw up constantly, and they'll be unable to like detect you. You can just walk up and punch them, or you can throw out like a poison dart frog, like a dead poison dart frog, and they'll just rush and eat it, and they'll just die from poisoning.
To add on to that, you can also blow up their ammunition stores, like their weapon stores, and they'll have worse weapons as the game goes on.
Yeah, like stuff like that. I fucking loved it. What was it? The healing system I loved growing up. I am less of a fan of the healing system as an adult. I'll be real with you. I'll keep it 100.
We'll get more into the gameplay a little bit later, but sort of keep it more general for now.
Okay. What was it? But yeah, to just tell you how much I absolutely love Metal Gear Solid 3. Before Bloodborne, Metal Gear Solid 3 was my all-time favorite game of all time out of any other game. Yeah. Bloodborne was the only thing that like the Bloodborne was the game that like usurped Metal Gear Solid 3. But before Bloodborne, it was Metal Gear Solid 3. That was my game.
Yeah. I don't think that's too surprising, just because this game was very unique and had a lot to offer during that era. But beyond 3, 2, and 3, did you play any of the other games?
Yes, I played. I played Metal Gear Solid 4, Metal Gear Solid 5. I played a little bit of. I actually never beat Metal Gear Solid 1. To be real, so it'd be cool if we do that for the game club, because I can finally go back and beat it.
You just do it on your own.
Freaking. What was it? I played. Metal Gear Solid. Peace Walker.
We technically played that for LGG.
Yeah, we did. And
Rose Brigade.
I also played. There was also like this little like prologue to Metal Gear Solid 5. I played that as well.
Phantom Pain, right? Or is that...
no. Phantom Pain is the actual one.
Didn't the prologue for 5 have an actual name to it though?
Yes, it has a subtitle as well.
Yeah, so I played that, and I played a little bit of Metal Gear 1. I don't think I ever played any Metal Gear 2 though.
I thought 2 was the game you gave.
Metal Gear Solid 2. So you gotta remember,
the original Metal Gear. Jeez.
Yeah. Like the MSX game.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. And then Julian joined late. Hey, Julian, how's it going? All right. That's
Crab battle.
Brings a lot of energy.
Crab battle.
Can you tell us like your experience with Metal Gear and your general thoughts on Metal Gear Solid 3?
As a franchise? And as the game of Metal Gear Solid 3? Okay, so my first experience with Metal Gear Solid was actually through through a compilation of different Newgrounds animators making fucking stupid videos about Metal Gear Solid, and that's why I keep repeating Crab Battle randomly. Because it was a stupid animation where Snake was fighting a crab and was losing. And then I didn't really get into the franchise until like my 20s, and then when the collection came out, and then I also knew someone who had a copy of Twin Snakes that I played, so I played that one instead of the original, and like there's randomly a scene in it where fucking Snake just loses his shit, and it's like that's not in the original. From what one of my friends told me when I was playing it at his house, it's like, he's like, you never played this, and he's like, not really. And then I played 2. I enjoy 2. 2 is interesting. 3, I never got around to playing 3 till fucking Game Club. Still never touched 4 because it's too damn long and I don't want to sit through a movie. Didn't play 5 because I don't care. I didn't care. Don't own it. I wasn't even the one who played. I was just voice in the background during Scott and Johnny.
Thank you, Lag, for the
Peace Walker.
resub. It's September. Sorry, guys.
What was it again? What was that game again? Peace Walker. And then I did download the while I was playing, while I was sitting through a freaking cutscene in 3, I said, you know what? Let's see what Metal Gear Acid's like. And so I downloaded Raw Acid and played it for like 10 minutes and gave up. Not because of the card system, it's mostly because I'm like, this is boring.
There's a pretty big learning curve for Acid too, but that was one of the downsides to Acid.
It's weird that between the 4 of us, we've played most of the franchise, because I don't think any of you guys said you beat the Twin Snakes, and I don't think any of you guys beat Revengeance, and those are the two
I beat Twin Snakes.
You beat Twin Snakes? All right,
No.
I think I might be the only one that beat Revengeance here.
Yeah. Yeah, I've played Revengeance. I own the soundtrack to Revengeance, like on a CD, but I never actually beat it.
Okay.
I bought Zone of the Enders,
It's
Collector's Edition for the demo.
Yeah.
But
It's a
I
weird
did play
game.
Revenge. I never beat it.
I
Real
beat
quick.
it. Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted this because this is fucking funny. I finished the last fight scene while we were talking.
Mm-hmm.
The last boss fight, and in the final cutscene, because it was one of the best masks, I put it on, put the best face paints. I put on the fucking drag queen face paint, and it said the last cutscene, and I feel bad.
Oh, it just makes you feel.
drag queen face?
Do you mean
Yeah.
is there a drag queen face paint, or is it that Japanese
I don't
geisha
know
face
if
paint?
it drag
Oh, it's
queen.
Japanese geisha. You're right. It's Japanese geisha.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a drag queen.
You're right. But I got like lipstick on and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like kabuki or something. I can't remember what it is.
How dare you
Yeah.
insult drag queens? How dare you insult kabukis and drag queens?
Okay, so I think you guys have played more than I have for sure. I just branched it a little bit with Revengeance comparatively. But I did play this game and I did complete it, as you can tell. There's certain decisions I made that locked me out of some cutscenes. I don't have any of the cutscenes with the old man because I sniped his ass really early
Same.
on. And there are several
Do
others.
you
I
know
didn't have
about
a
the
sniper.
other
I wanted to
method,
say, but I didn't
Omni?
have a sniper rifle. Why ended up fighting him?
Do you know about the other method of avoiding the fight?
No, but we'll get to it because we are going to go through each
Okay.
section just here. All right.
That's fine.
So we should probably start off with the discussion, because this one I kind of want to go through section by section just because there's going to be so much to discuss.
So you want to start with the virtuous mission?
The virtuous mission, the prologue to the prologue. This is where we're introduced to Snake, the boss. We're introduced to some characters that I didn't know eventually become enemies in other games. What's her name? The medic lady? She has like a generic name.
Paramedic?
Paramedic, yeah.
Yeah.
This will be a 5 we go. We're not.
She invents the paramedics.
Yeah, Lag said this will be a 5-hour stream if we go through every section. We're not gonna spend that much time, but
Yeah.
yeah, we're definitely gonna get through this. But Paramedic becomes some crazy boss that you fight in some other game later. It's really weird and wild that they.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's not a. These dudes are not good guys after a while.
Because I don't know. Because I was gonna say because by the end of the game, it's like no, she creates actual paramedics and is the reason that ambulances and stuff exist. And...
Yeah, but then we'll get to post Metal Gear Solid 3 when we get to the end of it. But the virtuous mission is where I was introduced to the game, to the gameplay mechanics, capturing meal or animals to eat. I don't know why, but I had in my head that the survival mechanics were much more involved or intense than they tend to be. You can ignore almost all of it. I mean, again, I did not go through every single corner or section of the game, but I think I ate animals only a handful of times. I mostly just found rations, and I had like 2 or 3 rations left by the end of it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What did you guys think of the? Because here's where we can talk about gameplay. You got the stealth, you've got the survival, you've got camo and face paint. You've got the enemies, like the way the gameplay is divided into sections, so it's not full open world. This is where we can just talk about gameplay, because that'll feed into everything.
Yeah. I'll let Jock start since, like, I know he really loves it.
I mean, like, I always loved the gameplay.
I'll have the most to say.
I've always loved the gameplay of Metal Gear Solid 3. It's always been like, again, like I said, like I brought up the things where you can like starve the enemy and make them eat stuff that they aren't supposed to eat. That helps make it easy. Either that kills them, or makes it easier for you to knock them out.
You can also eat said
but
person.
it's also a matter. I will say this about those features is, as cool as they are that they exist, they are in no way necessary for anything, even on the hardest difficulties. They're actually just a detriment. Like, because they take so long.
But I like unnecessary like mechanics in my games, like mechanics where like you don't have to do them, but it's like you can if you want to.
It's just a matter of like, fun. It is kind of one of those things of like, there is no. It doesn't play as important of a role as you might think it would when they're telling you kind of like, oh, you could do this or you could do that.
Honestly,
and it's
I
like,
don't even think they ever told you about.
No,
they do if you talk to Signet, they do.
Signet gives you a lot of info.
Yeah, like I watched someone's blind playthrough, I should mention, for like stream's sake, and they did like every single codec call you could ever possibly get. Like they spent hours going through every codec call. So no, Signet does. None of the characters explicitly tell you things, but they're like, hey, if you could sabotage the food supply, maybe they'll get desperate, type of thing. To kind of hint at like, hey, maybe you should do this.
Which, by the way,
or
I'm pretty sure
you
is
could
a
do
war
this.
crime.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is, but I think that we probably did a lot more war crimes in that game.
Yeah.
And also, it's not like
I was like,
it's also not like Big Boss would not commit war crimes in other games.
Yeah, but what was it? Freaking there was like a grenade that I had that Kate was watching me play most of this game, and it was a grenade that I had, and she looked at the grenade. It's like a phosphorus grenade. Oh, you're gonna commit war crimes. I was like,
yeah. These are all these people are villains for sure. The gameplay brings my first criticism of the game as the person that's playing this in 2025 is that between the story, the characters, and the gameplay, I don't feel a lot of cohesion. Like, this game is of its time in that you are rewarded heavily for experimenting. You can do a lot of things, but that doesn't always relate or make sense or invite, immersion in the world. You can do like a lot of weird stuff in there. It's all very system based and very advanced, but I don't feel like it's very cohesive, like as a unit together. One of the things that's weird to me, and I noticed this early on, and I was expecting to see it happen again and again, but it didn't. And it might be the only time you're given, maybe outside of the codex, but you're given any insight to Jack as a character when you are going through the Virtuous mission and you get to the part where you're supposed to shoot a beehive and drop a beehive on somebody to be a distraction. He grins with glee.
Yeah.
Like he's happy that he gets to like bother this dude somehow. And he doesn't do that anywhere else. But here he shows pleasure, joy in like doing something mean to somebody.
Being an absolute dick.
Yeah.
And it's very weird. This was like in my opinion, the one place where you get to see that emotion come out of him.
I was gonna say, I can tell you at least one other, like, I guess, character insight through a codec that we have, and that's that he's terrified of vampires. Because like she talks about Dracula, and he talks about how like, don't even mention the name, I will have nightmares like they terrify me and shit like that.
I vaguely remember that. I didn't
but,
like see that.
Like
one
to your
time. I
point,
remember that one.
those are the only real insights we get. But the other thing is too, I'm not shocked that he would be fucked up, considering he's basically been raised since childhood to be like a mass murderer and like pawn of the state, essentially. Like that's
I will say
that's just kind of what he is.
You have those scenes, but no, you do get like a lot more insight into who like Jack is as a person. Whenever a new weapon or a weapon is introduced to him, he geeks out because he is like he's really
you're right.
into weapons.
He
He's very
does
dirty
that. He's
about
always
weapons.
like, it's an SG-77 something with the custom-made barrel and shaved off whatever for better grip. Like he does have some kind of infatuation with weapons.
Yeah, he's also very closed off in the sense that like he is clearly attracted to Eva, but he won't allow himself to like give in to like give in to her, like you know, like no matter what. Despite the fact that like he's clearly into her, he's not very honest.
Well,
with his
he
emotions.
also needs to be a soldier, and that involves not just falling for the wiles of a potential spy.
Yeah, because we'll get to that a little bit later when we introduce Eva, but he also has to keep her at arm's length. He's right in the end to not trust her.
He's correct.
Had he trusted his instincts that were developed by the boss, he never would have fallen for it. But also, had he never fallen for it, you wouldn't have Big Mama, you wouldn't have the twin snake or the clones, what were Los Infants Terrible or whatever. So like his decisions have, again, this is a domino effect of things that happen in later games. And he had.
He wouldn't have met Revolver Ocelot. All right.
He would have met.
Well, he would still met
Ocelot's my
Revolver
favorite
Ocelot.
character in this game, by the way. I just wanted to let you know,
He
my favorite
would have
character.
technically met Revolver Ocelot a lot earlier. For reasons we'll get to plot wise.
So the Virtuous mission is just the infiltration of Snake, or he's not Snake at this point, is he? Yeah, he's Snake.
Yeah,
he gets the codename Snake at the beginning of that.
Yeah, so we'll I guess I'll refer to him as Snake.
He gets the codename technically of Naked Snake.
Yeah.
But
he's infiltrating the jungles of Russia to rescue the scientist named Ocelot?
Sokolov.
Sokolov.
Yep.
Sokolov. His mission is to infiltrate, locate, and retrieve.
Without leaving evidence.
Yeah, and I watched some other people play
Which we all left so much of.
I didn't. I actually didn't. I went through. I was like, okay, this is a sneaking game.
Did you not pick up your bullet casings?
I didn't even know you could equip a gun. I did not know you could equip a gun. I went through that first and I'll get to that in a minute. You get to Sokolov, and he. Yeah, I guess we can go into the character shit of him if you'd like. I really, he's kind of just like
Sokolov he's your basic like scientist that wanted to do good and then was forced to, do evil things because the government forced him into it.
But he still
and
does it. At any point, he could have just, because he's making these huge weapons of mass destruction, he could have just offed himself.
Probably would have been court-martialed.
He could have just ran and like died, suicide by execution or whatever.
Yeah.
And saved a whole lot more lives, but instead
once his family was safe in America, he could have done those things.
But he was desperate to live, and he would do anything to live, and damn the world.
Until a certain point of the plot. And then he finally
him.
basically did just be like, fuck it.
Yeah, so he's
like, I will stop doing it.
So
he's not the greatest guy.
Yeah, he's
not the worst guy, but he's not the greatest guy.
Yeah, it's very human, but also like we should have just.
Yeah, I think he's just the average person. Like I don't think most people like would be like, I'm gonna sacrifice myself for the greater good. They're gonna try to live no matter what.
It would have been better to just put him down, in my opinion. Just assassinate
I actually
him.
agree. I actually agree. Like,
after the initial, like, we tried to save him in the Virtuous mission. Okay, now, like, that's it. Like, that was the extent.
All right. So, I can't remember. In the Virtuous mission, is that also where you meet Ocelot and
It
Eva?
is where you meet Ocelot and Eva.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, who got the time paradox?
I did.
I did for a trophy.
I didn't do it for a trophy. I just died, I think, because I didn't really understand what was going
Oh
on.
no, not that time paradox.
I got time paradox.
The
at
one
some
if you
point.
kill Ocelot.
Oh, I guess.
If you shoot Ocelot, you get a time paradox and a game over.
I don't remember. I got a time paradox somewhere somehow. I thought that was just like. A
did you get a time paradox at the Sorrow?
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember.
Because the streamer I was watching got a time paradox there. I didn't know you could.
How do you get time paradox of the sorrow?
I think you can get.
If you don't use the revival pill at the end, it gives you some time when they're like snake, and then the game over turns into time paradox,
I did
and
that.
then that's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll get to that later.
Yeah, I didn't know that one existed until I was watching the stream. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I just knew what to do on that one.
So-
Unfortunately.
Here's another part. And this is another thing where immersion is so weird. When you meet Sokolov, you get access to a gun, right?
Yep.
I would assume they put the gun in your hand. They did not put the gun in your hand. They did not put it in your quick inventory. They put it in your backpack. So you have to go into your backpack and equip it. I didn't know it was there. So I just ran around punching dudes and I beat the section because I didn't
That was
know.
loud.
I mean, you still can.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. And I went through like another hour or two of gameplay without a gun, thinking like, okay, I guess I just missed it or picked it up, until I finally went to Google or the internet and I was just like, where's my gun to equip it from the backpack? Oh, there's a whole thing here.
Yeah,
when I learned
they
you
do
put
tell
it
you
in
about the
food.
backpack in
Hey, you
one of
guys,
the
real quick.
mandatory codec calls.
Real quick, there was just the loudest thundering clap thunder outside.
Oh, for you?
I don't have any thunder here.
Yeah,
Might
we was
be-
getting some of those earlier.
That's what it's either thunder or somebody fucking or something exploded.
Nothing or somebody fucking. And I really hope it's not the latter.
Yeah.
Somebody's
Yeah.
fucking exploding.
Well,
Just
But-
call the police.
We'll survive. So you route the enemies, but it turns out you were going to be caught no matter what. You encounter Ocelot, who's not quite Revolver Ocelot yet, but you have a unique interaction with him, and then you also meet Ava, who's supposed to be what was her
Your
superhero?
She's supposed to be your Russian.
So we're out of the virtuous
So
mission at
okay,
this point.
hold on. In order to meet or with Eva, there was 2 NSA code breakers that defected to the Soviet Union under the code names Eva and Adam.
Yeah.
And you were supposed to meet with Adam during the mission, but you end up meeting with Eva. And she's supposed to give you the code Lale Lule, or who are the Patriots, Lale Lule Lo. So I just also really love saying Lale Lule Lo.
No,
Yeah.
that was great.
It turns out she isn't who she says she is on like several different areas, but are we sure we meet her here, or is that later?
I swear you meet her in the
Yeah.
Virtuous mission.
No, you don't, because you see her as was it the Tasha or whatever
Tatiana?
in the helicopter.
Tatiana?
Oh, Julian's power went
Tatiana
out.
in the helicopter.
Okay.
That's when you first see her.
We lost Julian.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, you do. You go to the same location.
You meet her in
With
the same
Sokolov,
location,
though.
but you don't meet her in the
Yeah,
virtuous
you
mission.
do. That's right. Yeah, you do go Sokolov. You do interact with Revolver Ocelot. You leave, and then that is when you run into the boss on the bridge, along with Volgin for the first time. And then when you start the next mission, you immediately go back to the same place and meet Eva
All right.
and
let's,
Ocelot again.
let's wrap up the Virtuous mission then real quick.
Okay,
This is-
yeah.
This is where you
Sorry
meet-
about that.
It's fine. It's where you meet Boss, and Boss is your guardian, or not guardian, mentor, teacher, the woman that you love and respect more than anything in the world, and you learn that she is defecting to the Soviet Union, and she's provided nuclear armament to the enemy, and in doing so damns herself and the world, because this douchebag actually blows up a part of Russia with one of the nuclear weapons
Yeah.
almost immediately. Had that not
So
happened,
there's a thing with that for why Boss
Yeah,
did what she did. I
we're
don't know
getting. Yeah, we'll be
Yeah,
eventually
I just-
getting to that. Like
if it- Okay.
that's
Uh,
end game.
Yeah, and you're also introduced to the idea of the Shagohod, which is like the pre-Metal Gear. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is actually a Metal Gear, and it's mentioned, but in terms of like a tank with nuclear armaments, and it sort of walks on. It's got tread, but you'll see later that it can walk on its arms and shit. It's like a proto Metal Gear without being an official Metal Gear.
Yeah, Shagohod.
What are your thoughts on the boss?
The boss. I think she's cool.
I like the boss.
Like when we first introduced to her, she's pretty neat.
Yeah, she's incredibly tragic. And the United States are the true villains of every Metal Gear Solid game. It feels.
Sounds alright.
I would say.
Well,
yeah,
to be fair, in this one, it's all three. It is technically Russia, U.S., and China that are the villains of this. But
no,
yes,
here's the thing,
because it's the Patriots in general are
the worst person in this game by far. The one who wanted the worst things was definitely Vulcan. Though he was against all.
Yeah, but at the same time, the Patriots or the philosophers in this game, because they aren't the Patriots yet.
Yeah.
The philosophers are kind of like the big like behind the scenes organization for all these countries that are like the big evil.
Yeah,
so
I mean, like
to give some context to that and why I feel like the United States is the enemy. The philosophers are a secret organization that is a conference of the United States, China, and the Soviet Union.
Russia.
They have a huge cache of money and weapons, but it's locked away and hidden. In order to get access to that money, the United States sets up the boss to infiltrate the Soviet Union. Defect to this man's.
By the way, these are spoilers for like full end game for anyone that cares. Like, I mean, this is like the final thing you learn of the game.
Yeah, about the philosophers, yes, but what I'm getting to is that this is how we set up
the boss thing.
The boss thing. What did I say that was?
No, like the whole what you're talking about with that is not revealed until the end of the game.
Okay, well, yeah, but.
At this point in the game, we just know that the boss defected to Russia. We don't know why.
Okay, I'm definitely going over the why for sure. Yeah, for sure. But that's because I want to talk about the boss as a character, and why it's so tragic. Because
I was just mentioning to people like it is like the full like
this is
full spoilers, not just
we're in spoiler talk now. This is absolute like anything that gets mentioned is you good luck. But so they set her up she's supposed to be a spy. They don't want to get rid of the boss. The boss is a tool, but because Volgin shoots that fucking rocket,
it's crazy as fuck.
He blows up a town in the Soviet Union with the nuke that we provided to him immediately. She has.
Well, it wasn't a town. It was the research laboratory for Sokolov.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So she has to become a patsy. She is damned now because the United States sent her as a spy, and now she has to like adjust the plan and effectively come to terms. And we're not really privy to this, but internally as a character, we know she has to come to terms with the fact that she has to die for her country. So going forward,
that she has to die, and that she has to have her protege kill her. She cannot die before that point.
Yeah, but she's doing it
because it has to be the U.S. that takes care of their defector in order to make it to where, like, Khrushchev can cover, like, his and the U.S.'s ass.
Yeah, her whole philosophy is loyalty as a soldier above all, and so she's making a sacrificial play, and in doing so, every action she does subsequently is to set up that end game, and she's pretty adept at doing it. It's just tragic because she was just set up by these people that wanted money. The philosophers wanted money and power, and that's
money and power. Yep.
That's what it all came down to, and she's just a soldier. She's expendable, which again is a bigger idea of the Metal Gear ideas, you know, like, are we people, are we not, what is a soldier, etc, etc. The boss beats the shit out of you. She beats the ever-living bejesus out of you, and sends you into a river, and that's the end of your mission for a week or so. It is like a week, right? And you're healed and sent back?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bullshit. It's like
Yeah,
you got,
it's somehow
how'd
like
you-
your broken arms and stuff just recovered that quickly. Like that's fine. There is also a fun little Easter egg at the point where you're down there at the river, like after getting kicked off the bridge. There is a certain corpse down there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Sorrow's corpse is down there.
Oh,
That's the spot where the boss defeated and killed the Sorrow.
Oh, that's cool.
interesting. I didn't notice that.
Then
That's one of those like, oh, on a second playthrough or something. If you know about it, you can be like, oh, that's cool.
So the rest of this is gonna go pretty quick because the Virtuous mission sets up a lot of stuff, and then we're just gonna go through basically a gauntlet of bosses until the end. Because that was my gameplay experience. I spent quite a bit of time in the Virtuous mission, and then it was a straight line, like going. I went through like three bosses super fast.
The whole game without
Yeah.
cutscenes takes maybe like 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah, my game.
But
My
like a
game
lot of it
time
is just
was
a
less
few
than 11 hours.
yeah, a few little screens and then like boss fight. Few screens, boss fight, few screens. I mean, there's cutscenes obviously interspersed through all that, but like it's
So-
just a lot of cutscenes and boss fights for the most part, and then like a few small map areas to set up the cutscene and boss fights.
The bulk of the game is you assuming you make the most of it, is just you experimenting with stuff and going through hallways, because there really
Yeah,
is, there really
and most
isn't
of
a whole
it-
lot to do.
You're not gonna be rewarded for. It's just for fun you can do this.
Yeah, maybe you'll find a face paint, or you'll in this game I don't know, because there's the secret theater and like other shit, so you can unlock more cutscenes.
There's some
and stuff,
secret,
was-
yeah.
but I don't
There
know.
was this one thing.
That was
There
in Subsistence as well, if I remember correctly.
There was this one thing that like I was trying so hard to get. It took me like a while because I couldn't remember how to drop down from a branch and grab another branch. Right? 'Cause I was on this tree trying to, because I had to get to a high spot to get this this item. And Kate was like, "Why are you trying to get this so many times?" And I was like, "Because I need to get this. God damn it!" And like, because it could be useful, and I got it, and it was a crocodile head, which is very useful for a particular part of the game.
Yeah, it's useful. Also, not like, but not. Again, it's one of those things like it can be useful, but it's not necessary.
The only
And
thing
that's
I knew about the crocodile head was that you could eat food that was.
you can use it on that pathway to where the end is, like where you sniped him. You can use it on that pathway.
I mean, yeah, you can like you
to
can
avoid
just swim
the,
underwater the entire time, and they'll never recognize you as a person. They'll just think you're a crocodile.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I just I think I got that head through like paying for it. I think I got the deluxe edition or whatever.
Ah,
Yeah,
So I have it.
all physical copies came with the code for the DLC, so I was like, oh, all right.
All right. Then we get our ass whooped.
Oh.
The Vulcan nukes the research facility, and the boss is defected, and we are sent to heal, and then we come back very quickly, because if we don't stop, or if we don't assassinate the boss within 4 days, the current what's the president's name?
Well, no,
Mashikov or something.
He's not a president, he's prime minister,
Prime
but
Minister, yeah.
that is I said it earlier.
He's going to declare war.
Khrushchev. It's Khrushchev.
He's
Khrushchev,
gonna
yeah.
declare war, and it will send the whole world spiraling. So we're on it. Our mission is extremely important. So now begins Operation Snake Eater. We initially arrive to the island. We immediately meet the boss and get our ass beat again, but we meet her badass horse. So we meet the boss, her horse. And her horse is amazing.
The horse. It just kind of lets itself die.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that. It's all like a metaphor and all that shit. But so we meet Eva, we meet the Ocelot. We actually have a boss fight with Ocelot, which we could probably talk about for 10 minutes.
Yeah, which is where
Probably
you can get the time
do.
paradox.
But I just used the tranquilizer gun again because I didn't know that how I could equip a regular gun, but I just used the tranquilizer gun.
I mean, you also get bonuses if you don't kill any of the bosses.
I figured
That's how you get their camos.
Yeah, I figured as much, but I was like, I'm just playing through this. We'll play
Forgot
through
you
it
get their
again on easy or
camos if
something.
we don't kill them.
Yeah, you get their camo if you don't kill them.
Yeah, I forgot about it. 'Cause I would have done a no-kill run if I like
Well,
didn't procrastinate. Also, if
I
didn't
tried
start-
to,
also kinda started
but fucking Jacques, you weren't here, I think, when I mentioned about why I couldn't do the fuck. Because one of the trophies is a no-kill run, so I was trying to do the no-kill run. But one dude in Ocelot's party, when I tranquilized him, fell off the fucking roof and died. and that counted as me killing him.
You could have just restarted the
that's
game
funny.
at that point. It was pretty early, I think.
And I was like, nah, I can play through again. Like,
Oh, and
it's not that long of a game, and I'd be skipping cutscenes on a second playthrough, so...
I didn't really dive into it too deep, but during Virtuous Mission, I did play the game like 100% stealth. Nobody saw me, no alerts, nothing. It doesn't matter though, 'cause you could get alerted. There's almost
The only time it would ever matter is if you're playing on the hardest difficulty, European Extreme, because that is an instant game over.
European Extreme you're dead. It's like if you get caught, they're gonna kill you.
well,
No, as soon as you alert, it's game over. It's an instant game over.
That is how European Extreme works. It says game over.
Which is the only way you can get the Foxhound title.
Well, so we meet Eva, we meet Ocelot. If you know Ocelot from Metal Gear Solid, this is the building blocks to him becoming that Revolver Ocelot. Because we have
Literally, like every interaction with Snake is just him becoming more and more the Ocelot, you know?
Yeah, because like at first, Snake, again, his love for guns, he's like, you really should be using a revolver. You use techniques that are compensate for a revolver. And then it's like, you only have this many bullets. And so Ocelot's like, well, maybe I should have 2 guns or 3 guns or whatever. So so you can have more bullets.
Fun fact on these, because I've been watching like a bunch of MGS stuff, because it just kind of started popping up once I did things on YouTube. But one of them was like a gun expert talking about like the shit in MGS. And he's like, Revolver Ocelot's gun jam and shit makes no sense. That's literally impossible to do unless he purposely jammed that gun himself.
Yeah.
And
Kojima
so the
did a
theory
lot
is
of
now
liberties.
the theory is he might have actually purposely jammed the gun, given what we know about Ocelot,
Yeah.
in order to not blow cover.
I don't know, because Snake would have known about that too, wouldn't he? Like Snake knows exactly how these guns work.
I mean,
He
he's
didn't
like-
see in the cutscene. He never sees the jam, like how the jam looks. He just knows that it jammed.
Yeah, he says that it jams because he manually loaded it because of the way
Yeah,
he shoots.
which is also a thing that like you'd never do. Like that's not a thing. Like
Well,
he's like this is completely fictional. But so just a fun little thing. But yeah, for the most part, he follows Snake's advice in a lot of things.
so then that leads us to a fight with the B dude. What's his name? The Pain?
The pain.
Yeah.
Pain, yeah, the Wasp guy.
They're hornets, but yeah.
Hornet, that's true, they're hornets.
So I'm
hornets
sure
are a type of wasp.
I'm sure that if
Hornet is a hornet, sir.
I'm sure that if I went into the codec during the boss fight or something, I would have gotten some kind of explanation about how these dudes' powers works and how
No.
supernatural the world
No.
is or whatever.
It's supernatural as shit, and there is no explanation other than he was keeping hornets inside of his body,
Somewhere,
like fucking
somehow-
Neji. Like they live in his bloodstream,
'cause
and that's all we know.
The Kojima that I know would have explained
Oh.
it somewhere, somehow, some way.
It
but my-
honestly is
my-
not explained.
My whole point of this is that this is another
Yo,
part where
I forgot to
immersion
bring
is so
something up
weird
earlier.
because it's so weird to me that you'll just be like in a fight and you can just pause and talk to somebody for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I never quite got that. It always threw me off, so I would purposely not do it. But that was another thing I didn't really like in terms of immersion. What were you gonna say, Jock?
I forgot there was a thing that I forgot to mention. I wanted to talk about the song, the opening, the Snake Eater song.
Oh, we'll get to that later.
I mean, like it's already played by this point because it plays after the. Virtual
Yeah,
Console.
it
Do you want
Right.
Do you want to talk about it? Like, what do you want to say?
It's the thing that bugs me is they resung it, right? It's not.
yeah,
the
that's
original.
why I told Omni. Like, I don't like this version as much.
Yeah, I don't like this version. And his thing, I was talking to Kate about it, and Kate what was it? And I was like, yeah, I don't like this version, right? And then she listens to it, and she's like, it's too modern.
Well,
it
I
doesn't
think-
fit with the time.
I think what happened, it's this, I believe the same voice act, or the same singer. I think she's just older now and can't, like, your vocals change as you get older, so you can't hit, like, some of the high notes and stuff like that she used to.
I guess,
like,
but the thing
used
that
to hit.
I realized what threw me off after Kate said that is that she's using like singing, like I wouldn't say techniques, but like I guess singing techniques that weren't really used back in during that time, so it doesn't fit with the song.
I don't know. I'd have to, like, actually hear an expert talk about it. All I know is that, like, I prefer the original version of the song, but I think this song is also perfectly fine and acceptable.
I didn't have any issues with it, personally, but I didn't play the original. All right, so is there anything you want to bring up about the Pain? 'Cause the Pain is a boss fight. I'm sure there are multiple ways
No,
to play it.
he's just
He's the second
he's-
most basic boss fight in this game.
he's like just some supernatural motherfucker, like all of the Cobra unit, and just
I guess I'll say this.
He's
Except
like
for the Fury,
military-
really, he's just a guy with a flamethrower.
Yeah.
except for when he turns into a giant flaming ghost skull at the end, and
That's
it's,
true.
It's very strange. Something I will say then, just to sort of cover a bunch of Cobra. What the Cobra unit is. They're a group of soldiers that worked with the boss before, and they work with her now. They're supposed to be the leaders of Volgan's new unit or new world order going forward, but Snake takes them out one by one as we progress through the game.
yeah, they're basically your boss fights.
Yeah.
Anything that's not Revolver Ocelot or Volgan is one of the Cobra unit.
Moving forward, we have some more interaction with Volgan. We see more of Tatiana, which, if it isn't obvious that it's Ava, I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
It was very strange that we had to believe that Sokolov and Tatiana were a thing, which made me wonder, like, is she spying, or were they both part of the, he understood, because he had his family in America, and he obviously loved his family to the point where he was building.
Yeah,
the
I
weapons,
don't-
So I was like,
I never understood where they're like, oh, it was his mistress, and it's like,
He doesn't-
what? Like,
Yeah, they explained at the end that he was like, they were both in on it, and so they weren't really together. But I don't know how they expected you to believe it that early in the game. Like,
yeah,
it was so
I never
strange to
understood
me.
that. Because I know, like, why people
I think the only
wouldn't,
person who
like,
believed
why Snake wouldn't understand that Tatiana and Eva were the same person, is because, like, someone mentions he never sees
yeah.
Tatiana until late in the game. So, like,
Oh yeah,
he didn't know who the
Snake
fuck
did know.
Tatiana was until, like, later in the game, and then he pretty much, not immediately, but within 2 times of meeting her, was like, yeah, you're Eva.
Yeah, because
So-
when he first saw Eva, like when he first saw Tatiana, he was like, "Oh shit, I gotta hide her." I was like, "That's Eva."
Yeah, it's so strange to me. But I mean, again, the game, the story necessitates it, so you just move forward with it.
Yeah.
There'll probably theories that, like, oh, he did know or whatever, but I think Kojima just, like, knows how to write a story, and so that it just had to be that way. The next 2 parts or I guess the next 3 parts are actually pretty simple, because it's all, the next big section is just very video gamey, because you get the fight with
Yeah.
the Pain, you get a little bit of backstory because you meet Granin, and he's like,
Yeah.
he's the guy that developed the
Granin?
yeah,
He's
was
the one
that
that
was
ends up
developing
doing Metal Gear.
Yeah, he's eventually
Gear,
makes Metal Gear, but because Sokolov is developing Shagohod, and Shagohod is the weapon, like everything they're betting their money on. Sokolov becomes more
pissed.
important than Granin, and so Granin's all like, "It should have been me, not him."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and so
Which is
he's-
pretty much the only reason he helps you out. Like,
in terms
Yep.
of lore,
That he was
he's
drunk.
yeah, in terms of lore, he's crazy important, but in this game, he kind of like dies off screen, or almost dies off screen. He dies in a barrel, which is pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
But-
Volgan's like just punching.
Yeah, but you meet the fear. You fight the fear in a jungle. You meet what's his name? The old man.
Sokolov?
No, the old.
No,
sniper.
the end.
The end. You meet the
The
end.
end.
You go through the section on a
Hold-
cliffside where you're like,
Hold up, you
Which-
forgot the most like forgettable boss fight.
which one's the most forgettable boss
He
fight?
talked about the fear.
The fear.
Who's the fear? I did. Oh yeah, that's
The
what
guy
I
you
said.
were just standing on.
Yeah, he said
I
he
said,
mentioned the fear.
Oh,
You
okay.
fight the fear.
And then you meet and then you meet the end.
And
Yeah.
then you go through, through the cliffside section,
which,
which is very
since-
video gaming.
Since we're kind of skipping through the end, Omni, the other way to defeat the end is if you just turn your game system off, set it forward a week, he dies of old age.
That's very stupid. It's very stupid.
Yeah.
Like you sneak up behind him and like Snake just taps him on the shoulder and he plops over because he's died of old age.
That's very funny and stupid.
I will say,
um,
like, some other fun facts about the end is that apparently Kojima was initially going to make it a major sniper duel that would require 1 to 2 real weeks in order to complete.
Yeah, but Hideo
until,
Kojima has a
like,
thousand different ideas
until
that would make sense.
until other people were like that. No.
mhm.
But the other thing too is there's one thing about the end that now makes me really annoyed with the Phantom Pain because it requires you to understand the end as a character and about one of his special abilities that's only revealed through fucking Codex and about a character in the Phantom Pain.
Kate made this connection
So-
too. Kate made this connection too.
So there's a character in the Phantom Pain. It's the Quiet or the Silent?
Quiet. It's
Okay.
quiet.
The Quiet. She's a sniper as well. And in that game, she photosynthesizes, so she's in like a bikini for the game.
Yeah.
And people were always defending it. Well, like she photosynthesizes. Of course, she has to have as much skin exposed to sunlight as possible. But the end also photosynthesizes, and that dude is wearing normal fucking clothing.
Yeah. That's very stupid.
So therefore, it ruins the argument. So it's like, nope, that she was just done it for sex appeal. Like, let's
Yes.
be honest now. Like, there. So I'm like, nope. Okay. Well, as soon as I found out that about the end, I'm like, nope. That argument for MGS5 is done. It was just sex appeal. Like
Scott,
the
Scott,
other
are we
people were
really
100% right.
Are we really complaining? Being
listen.
quiet is hot.
While I think the Quiet's hot, it is one of those things of the people that were arguing that it was just for sex appeal were 100% correct.
Why can't it just be for sex appeal? Let's just let us enjoy our sex appeal.
Yeah, Scott, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to stand against you on this because Kojima also mocapped her feet, and I just can't. I'm gonna have to ask you to shut your fucking whore mouth. All right.
Well, he also did that for sex appeal, Omni.
They did it for the end. You can't see it, but they also photoshopped it. Alright.
His feet are just like in the
Yeah.
wheelchair doing it.
If you.
But yeah, I also sniped that motherfucker.
Yeah, if you're interested in these boss fights or the lore or stuff, check a wiki because I'm not gonna learn the lore for these fights.
There is no real like.
By the way,
Yeah.
I guess-
I was the only one that actually got to a fucking sniper fight with the end, and I had to and I was just like running around the field. Kate watched the whole thing. I was just running around the field, freaking like turning on the the heat ray? It was not heat ray. What is it?
Thermal.
Yeah, the thermal goggles.
Thermal goggles.
Yep.
So I could just like see where he's at.
Yeah, they
Yep,
give
that's
you
how you do it.
They give you tools to beat him. Well, after you fight him, then you go through like this cliffside fight, which is very video gamey. And I just shot everybody. I'm sure there were ways to sneak through it, but I couldn't be bothered, and I just pulled out my AK, and then I learned how wonderful the AK is in this game, and just fought my way up to the top. You meet with Ava. You get a very horny cutscene with Ava, and then you
do.
go on to fight the Fury, the flamethrower dude.
Yeah.
And you also, I mean, is there anything you want to say about these guys? I really.
I mean,
okay.
if I'm gonna talk about like any of the Cobra units, I mean, there's not a ton of characterization to most of them, if I'm gonna be honest. Like the Fury, we get some where he talks about like going into space and stuff like that, and
What
kind
was it?
of being used by the government. The
Kate
end
wanted me to
was
say
looking for.
what she said.
Oh, okay. Go ahead,
Yeah,
real
Kate
quick.
wanted me to say what she said when I got to the Fury, because she looked at the Fury and like heard this whole thing about like coming back and like seeing the Fury and all that stuff and having to set the world aflame, all that shit, right? And she said she's like, wow, anything not anything not to go to therapy. It's like,
Yeah.
man, anything not to go to therapy.
But like, the end was just basically looking for like someone to kill him. Essentially, at this point, like he was waiting for one last duel in order to die. Like the fear, there's like nothing. We get nothing about him.
No, the Fear is
the
so
pain,
boring.
we get nothing about him.
Nothing about him either.
The only two that we really, out of the entire Cobra unit, get anything is the Joy, which is the boss, and the Sorrow. Beyond the Joy and the Sorrow, we literally get either tiny morsels with the Fury and the End, or nothing with the Pain and the Fear. Like,
which
that mean that
arguably is thematically correct, because they're all supposed to be amazing soldiers, and with the boss's philosophy, soldier is just a soldier.
yeah. We also do know that they all fought at Normandy, and were one of the main reasons we won the Battle of Normandy in World War II. That is where they pretty much got their infamy, for the most part.
I want to get to the end of the Cobra
but,
fight,
like-
because the next part is like the start of
No, you're
the
fine, but
end.
yeah, that is my entire thing of like the Cobras, if anyone cares about them.
Any last minute thoughts on Cobra unit before we move on, Jock?
No. That
Okay.
everything's pretty much been covered.
So the whole reason we're going through this again is to get to Sokolov and retrieve him and then assassinate the boss. We finally get to Sokolov
And destroy the Shagohod.
and destroy the Shagohod, which wasn't originally part of our mission, but we definitely
Once we knew it existed, we had to
Definitely
like
came.
destroy it.
So we meet Sokolov. He's finally like, I should just be dead, and I was like, you should have been dead a long time ago. But now you've made the Shagohod, so now we have to destroy it. Now you feel remorse, like, go fuck off, Sokolov, burn in hell. My personal opinion on him.
Yeah.
But we get, after interacting with him, we are caught, and begins one of the probably where my thoughts turn to like, this whole thing is absurd. It's a hard watch, but we get to the interrogation. Snake is caught and hung up and just tortured for a while.
Mhm.
We get like so much info.
You get to hear Sokolov get beat to death.
Yeah.
We also learned that Volgin is like the worst interrogator in existence.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh, yeah.
he's like, you want my money? I bet I know. I bet you're here for my secret money. You know about my secret money. The money that's secret.
It's on this disc.
And the only way to get my
You
secret
know?
money is this disc. And I'm gonna trust this disc that has all the access to my secret money to this person that I've known for like 4 days a week. I was like, this is absurd. What are you doing?
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
like, of all
I
the
don't
ways,
think. I think
of
Vulcan
all
is
the
just
ways to do it, I need to get this out. Of all the ways to do it, it's better than fucking Captain Marvel. I'll give you that. But of all the ways to give Snake a fucking eye patch, Tatiana's gonna get shot. He somehow can swing the momentum after being tortured into knocking the gun in a way that the gun would shoot him. I don't know how physically my arm, like elbowed, would make it shoot in that direction, but a bullet goes into his eye.
Never get on my bad side.
Finally,
Oh,
shit.
Hey, Julian, welcome
Yeah,
back.
Julian, I'm ranting about the fucking interrogation, so you have to bear with me. There
Yeah.
is no exit wound. That bullet for
No,
the rest of the
so-
game
so-
is in his fucking brain. That's absurd.
Yeah, we're either supposed to believe that or that it somehow grazed his eyeball.
Yeah,
That it
I think
just
it was supposed to have like grazed his eyeball to sense that his head was turned.
Later
so
on,
it didn't go in, it
on,
just shot through.
Ocelot pokes him in the eye and he doesn't feel it. If it just grazed him and the eye's still there, but just
Right,
damaged, he
no,
would have
I mean,
no,
felt
I think
something.
I think they
Like, you
I
know
think
how the eye-
what you're
you know how the
supposed
eye
to
protrudes
believe.
out a little bit. Like essentially, it hit the eye and only the eye and went straight to the wall behind him.
There's no
I think what you're
way
supposed
that's
to
the case,
believe
man.
is that
I'm
I think what you're supposed to believe is that it grazed it, and that they then removed the eye in order to, like, treat the wound, essentially.
But when? Where?
In the cave.
So from the interrogation to the escape to the jump off the dam to the running to the cave, he just had
It's
a
what we're
bullet
supposed to
lodged
leave,
in
and
his
it's-
brain. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's absurd.
Like, it's dumb. There's no way around. Like, Omni, I agree with you. There's no
Also-
way. Like, it would have made a lot more sense if, because in the scene, for anyone that may or may not know, Volgin tells the boss in order to prove her loyalty to blind him.
Yeah,
It would have
and-
made more sense if she had cut out one of his eyes and been like, there, that's enough. He's now destroyed as a soldier or whatever. Like, do you trust me? Versus him sitting there doing that and then, like, losing an eye because of that. But
I'm playing the
Yeah.
cutscene while we're going over this, but and then also
it makes
like,
no
he goes through
sense.
all this trauma where like he's beat, he's like absolutely fucking sundered by Volgin and his electric fist. It's like I just don't. It's who
But don't worry,
is
he also
Snake?
recovers from that very quick.
He does. It's
Like-
incredible.
Super quick.
Like, because again, the whole game takes place in like 4 days after the Virtuous mission. So, like, once you start the second half of the game, like, it's entirely in 4 days that he somehow gets tortured, yet is good enough to complete this mission while also fighting all of these other people. And that's despite all of the other injuries he's received during the process of this game.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the absurdity of the end of this game, because I don't know if they had done something where like this is the story, or like this is have you ever heard the tale of Naked Snake, and somebody else was telling the story? It's like, okay, there's exaggerations and stuff, but no, we're seeing
Yeah.
this happen.
Yeah, you're supposed to be seeing the live events. Like, this is supposed to be 100% the facts
He,
as exist in reality. Like,
there, I get an infection if I like have an open wound on like a dirty like the couch or something.
Bro,
Like
I wanna
but this
talk
dude
about the fact
took a bullet to the
that-
face and he's totally fine in the
after-
jungles of
after all that
Russia.
happened,
Sorry, go
I
ahead.
want to talk about the fact that after all that happened, because I brought this up to Kate too when we were when I was playing. Like after all that happened, he gets like he has to swim through the fucking sewer
yeah,
with open
and he
wounds.
and he dives down as well into where a sewer is essentially meeting a lake. Like,
Bro, dude's gonna have sepsis, bro. Like,
There-
dude's gonna fucking die.
There's no amount of antibiotics in the 1970s that would, or 50s or whenever the fuck this was, that would save him.
No.
It's absurd.
And then,
yeah.
and then the fact that the dude like passes
Well-
out underwater and like and is like and wakes up underwater and somehow doesn't drown.
Yeah, he technically, supposedly was between the border of life and death for a little bit there. Which is why
yeah,
we
but he
do
would've
have
stayed- He would have
our,
stayed
yeah. We do have
Where
our
he-
sorrow fight during this point as well, I should mention.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what the
which
sorrow fight
the
happened.
sorrow
He would've let
fight
him come back, bro.
Is very different depending on how many enemies you've killed.
Yeah, I was talking to Kate about that
be-
because like I was getting like freaking grabbed at by all these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
and I was
'cause
like,
if you-
God damn, I really wish I
if
had
you-
killed anyone.
Yeah, if you didn't kill anyone, it is just the bosses because there's no way to avoid killing the Cobra unit. Even if you like no kill them, they will blow themselves up at the end.
I learned about that mechanic at post the game, and like I was fine. I was like, whatever. I dodged them. They were fine.
I mean, it's not like a
I died
yeah,
'cause
it's not a major thing.
I died because I didn't do the revival pill because I totally forgot, because I hadn't died up to that point outside of like
Yeah,
like some other reason I can't remember what killed me, if anything. Did I die before that?
yeah, because that's the fun is doing the revival pill, and thankfully I had already known about that
Okay.
way
Yeah, I
before.
remember
But
that.
We're very quickly going to get to another part where I'm going to yell. But so you go through the interrogation, which again is a rough watch. It's tough, but it's undermined by the absurdity of like the logistics of the whole situation. It just doesn't make any sense. You meet Ava in a cave in the jungle, and you get all your shit back, And you
And
guys
you
have
fuck.
it's insinuated that you fuck, but I don't think that you actually do at that point yet. I think you only fuck at the end.
Yeah.
But they have a moment. Supposedly she removes the bullet. I don't know how she would have done it. I maybe she had some medical shit that she packed up as well. It's all bullshit to me. But you're dressed again. You go to infiltrate the fortress to destroy the Shagohod. So you get to the Shagohod, and then here's the thing. Here's the payoff to where the relationship between Revolver and Ava is that the whole game, Ocelot has been smelling Tatiana, and it's been weird.
Yeah.
And you're not sure why, and he's like, I know what this smell is. It's motor oil. She smells like gasoline. I was like, are you fucking serious? Nobody put together up until this point that she smells like a motorcycle.
Yeah. That was kind of crazy.
Nobody!
I forgot about that.
I mean, I
thought you
guess
thought
she
about-
was
I thought you thought about,
supposedly
like-
using the perfume to try and hide the scent of the motorcycle, like the gasoline.
Yeah,
Like, and
'cause,
that's
I thought
why
you
she
talked
was
about the
always
perfume, 'cause,
wearing
like, when
perfume.
he first was it grabs her as Eva, like when she's like on a
But
when
do
she
you
has like the helmet on,
remember
she's
he
like,
said
this bitch
he's-
is wearing
He
perfume.
says she reeks of motor oil. Maybe he's exaggerating, but like he's been catching
Either
on
that
this whole
or
time.
she hadn't had a chance to remove the scent yet and cover it with the perfume.
And it's only now that he like calls it out after all this time. And but
Then again,
don't forget,
based
they're-
on what we know of Ocelot at the end, like there could be a reason he's only calling it
yeah,
out now.
Maybe he's been like leaving it alone or not. But why now? Why now? In the Bay hangar, where our goal is to blow up 5 containers of fuel. There's
I
fuel
will say this.
everywhere. The whole point of us
Knowing what we
being
know-
in that room is that it's filled with gasoline.
I will say this: knowing what we know about
Oh,
Ocelot, his role a
God.
little bit too well in the system. Like, Ocelot, what if your plan to like
Also,
do
if
whatever
he's
you
trying
do
to
was defeated?
protect her, he's shooting us on the motorbike later.
He's not.
Why?
He's not trying to protect
why
her.
even? Why call her out
He
now? Why
purposely.
protect her up until
Yeah,
this
he
point?
doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't want to protect her.
I'm saying
He's protecting you.
If that's
Like-
the case, why bring it up now of all time? And if he's
Yeah,
trying to
like-
protect
like,
us,
that
why
was
is he
like-
chasing us, shooting at us with a gun?
Fun fact: he's shooting blanks at the end.
Yeah, because I did the stupid cutscene where like he's like, it's a blank. I chose the wrong gun and he shot me. He's
No,
like, it's a blank or whatever.
the motorcycle scene. He's also shooting blanks. at you.
Why? Why I'm doing it all?
I don't.
What?
I don't fucking know.
Don't make
Ocelot-
excuses. Don't posit these
Ocelot
theories
is-
if like the premise doesn't make any sense.
Ocelot
It's
is
not like-
fucking insane.
It's not like
Do you not
It's not like
Do
you
you
have
not
a
understand?
you don't
Crazy ass
you don't have-
motherfucker.
You don't
Like-
invite a rabid raccoon to a poker game and you're like, oh, he's good luck. Why is a rabid raccoon involved in a poker game at all? Explain the premise. Don't reason it out post the fact. Why was he? Why would he do this now in a
I
tank
just
in
know
a hangar full
he's
of fuel?
fucking
Why
insane.
would he chase us on a
Like-
motorcycle? Why wouldn't he just put a tracker on us of some sort? If the whole point is like he just wants to be there, why does he shoot the fucking plane engine at the end and then get off? Like it doesn't.
The funniest part for me with the shooting the plane engine is that apparently he was so heavy he was preventing us from taking off.
It's
Yeah.
absurd.
Because it's like we're too heavy, and then he hops off, and then it's like, oh no, we're good, we can click. Like, and I'm like, wait, Ocelot just weighs thousands of pounds?
Who creates a plane that has room for more than 2 people but can't fly when there's more than 2 people on it?
Well, it was missing an engine, sir.
I will kick you in your mouth. Do you understand? The whole end is absurd.
Yes,
And
it's insane.
Welcome to Kojima again.
And the
Kojima
topic,
storytelling.
and like we're skipping ahead a little bit, but I can't. I couldn't believe the fucking balls on this dude when we meet the boss, and she gives up everything. She ties everything together. But then in the middle of it, she's like, in the summer of 1951, there was a secret. I was like, what? You just told me your life philosophy about how there can be no real enemy as a soldier because you are only hired to do what you do and you are friends no matter what. It's just that you're on separate sides. And then you're giving me a fucking history lesson in the middle of it? This is absurd. This is fucking absurd. Why? We fought a man full of bees, and this is what breaks me. Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
Oh,
Alright, I'm sorry.
So, fun fact,
Get off
I
me,
mentioned it to Jacques before this stream because I wasn't sure if he knew about this.
God.
There's one specific codec that is really important to lore of the MGS series. So in the boss fight, she shows her scar and gives her history lesson on Normandy and how she went in and was pregnant at the time with the Sorrow's child and stuff like that and fought and then gave birth on the battlefield. There is a codec call that reveals who her son is.
Yeah, I was gonna ask who her kid is.
It's Ocelot.
Oh, I think I remember hearing that at some point.
There's a codec call that Snake is who is this Ocelot and why does he have he seems young to have the title he has, and they're yeah, he's supposedly the son of a great war hero in that he was born on a battlefield. And Snake's a pregnant woman on a battlefield? That doesn't sound plausible.
Yeah.
And then they're yeah, and the surgery, the C-section was botched or whatever, and that's what it left her with a snake-shaped scar.
Yeah,
and we're supposed to put 2 and 2 together if you hear that codec
that sounds right,
to realize that
10
Ocelot
years ago or
was
something.
actually the boss's daughter or boss's son.
That makes sense. I believe that.
Um,
I don't know.
can't
I
breathe.
lost my fucking mind for a bit there. It was
but
once we got past the interrogation scene, I was like, this is just one absurdity after the other. I can't fucking handle this. It was fun
if
though.
you think this is bad,
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know if any of you remember, I don't know if you remembered the tactic or knew of the tactic to get past the scientists. Scott probably remembers.
I just gassed them or avoided them. Or what? When you're in disguise or not?
See, they can see past your disguise. So you can't
Right.
you can't pass them up in your disguise.
Yeah.
So what you do is you hide under a box and you walk through under the box, and they'll look and they'll be what the fuck, but they won't lift the box.
yeah,
It's,
I love
it's my
the box.
favorite thing, right?
The
Because I
box.
remember making fun of that. What the
I
fuck?
need to
They won't lift the
I need
box,
to be
right?
in the box.
I'm so
Like,
glad I
they
introduced
won't
that to you,
lift
Scott.
up the box or anything. They won't set off an alarm. What the fuck is? That's stupid. and then I got a job working at Target, and I realized, you know something? If some motherfucker started walking through here in a box, I'd be like, that's not my fucking problem. And I continue my job.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna rush through this because I already covered so much, and then we'll just talk about the parts that interest us. Because I do recommend that people play this game. The ending is crazy and absurd, but it is fun to do.
Seriously, can't believe this is what broke Omni.
Yeah, yeah. Well, after your whole thing with Eve, and you have to re-infiltrate the base and hangar to blow up the Shagohod. You fight Volgin to a base, you beat him, but he still survives. And then you guys have to escape, but he instead of dying in the explosion, he gets in the Shagohod, and you do a motorcycle chase, a crazy long motorcycle chase with Ava driving and you shooting with unlimited ammo.
Yeah,
which
that's
was
super
one of
long.
the most satisfying parts was just having unlimited ammo and just rocket
Yeah.
launching everything.
Yeah.
Some of the aiming was a little funky,
Fun fact. Fun fact: if you de-equip and re-equip your weapon,
I did
it,
that.
it reloads it.
I figured that out naturally, and I just kept doing it for unlimited rockets.
Yeah, I forgot about it until I did it by accident. Oh yeah, you could do this.
Yeah, well, I noticed it after because I kept swapping guns because I knew reloading was taking too long, and I had like 4 machine guns, so I was just like, I'm just gonna swap. And then I noticed the ammo. I was like, oh, does it work with a rocket launcher? And then I noticed that and then I also another like little Easter egg is if you equip the LMG, Snake will always start screaming if you hold down the gun. So it'd be
Yes.
like, da-da-da-da! It's very fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, you get to a bridge that also has has more explosives on it to blow up the Shagohod. You destroy the bridge, but it doesn't destroy the Shagohod just yet. So you and Ava do one final part where you basically do the same thing, but you're walking instead of being on the bike, and you destroy the Shagohod. It turns out that's not quite enough to end the game. So you have to go through this section in the jungle where you are leading Ava to the end. I felt like that was really annoying and unnecessary.
Yeah.
And then you finally
that was the part where I tranquilized her and then just drug her ass through it.
Oh, I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah.
Is that fast enough to do it though? Because can you put somebody on your shoulder, or you just drag her? 'Cause
Yeah.
That's slow.
You just drag her.
Oh, that's slow.
It was more convenient than being like, Ava, come, and then watching her like not go anywhere near you for a while, and then like stop half a mile away.
Yeah, I found out
Like,
about that.
Ava, come.
She was fine for me though. She was killing people, so I was like, all right, well, you're pulling your weight, whatever. Then you fight the boss in a field of flowers. There's a cutscene I'm missing apparently, and then you make your escape on the plane that Ava prepared. You have one last duel with Ocelot. And then the game ends.
I know it. You're probably missing the other Ocelot duel cutscene because there's 2 different outcomes based on whether you pick the right gun or the wrong gun.
Well, there apparently there's 3 cutscenes that I'm missing, but in the boss fight, there's a cutscene I'm missing. I don't know what.
Oh, that means I already missed you guys talking about the longest ladder scene in history.
We didn't talk about the ladder.
We didn't talk about it. Everybody knows about it. I don't know what we could say that hasn't already been said about that scene.
It's just the ladder where that plays fucking Snake Eater.
Also just be complaining about the fact that they resung the opening and it doesn't sound the same.
So yeah, it didn't bother me, but I guess if you like the original's better.
Yeah, I preferred the original, but I was fine. Like, it wasn't ruining my experience with this game.
Yeah, the steps you have to leap to fucking make this ending make sense drive me insane, but the game is fun to play. The scenes are cool in like theory. It's absurd. I use that word I specifically chose that word. This game is absurd. It doesn't.
Yeah, and it's before we can use the excuse of nanomachines.
Yeah.
For everything.
There is, because everything like after this is nanomachines.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty tragic finding out about the boss, though.
Yeah, the boss is a wonderful character. So here's the most controversial thing I'll say about this game. I don't think it's a masterpiece. Maybe it stood higher among its peers when it released, but in 2025, this game is absurd. It's not cohesive enough to be a perfect. It's not innovative enough to hold its own. The systems are ignorable, but god damn it, this game is fun. I'll tell you what a fun and dumb game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was satisfied to finally get this game off my list. Any thoughts on the end, or to wrap things up for you guys? Not
Seriously,
the end, but like.
Seriously,
I do appreciate that we find out that of course Ocelot was like a triple quadruple agent at the end, and that he was Adam the whole time. That was supposed to be your ally.
He was talking to the FBI director, right? Because that dude becomes a.
So he first starts talking to one of Khrushchev's factions,
right?
And then talks to the FBI director.
Okay.
Who was also like one of the Patriots.
Yeah, I had to do some research to figure out what happened post game, but yeah, this game sets up so much for what happens down the road.
Which was easy to set up because Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 already were a thing. So in the third game in the franchise as a prequel, you already know where you're going with at least some of the plot because you've already done those games.
Damn the Patriots.
Which is also why Ocelot couldn't die in this game. And why also Big Boss couldn't die when you get to that one Sorrow cutscene. and why you get a
Yeah.
time paradox is because it's like they can't die because we already know what happens with them later.
What was it?
Oh,
I also want to mention though that one thing I like about Metal Gear games in general is I just find it fun how they work in like fiction, they splice in fiction into like real history. I just find that fun.
Yeah, I will say in this one, it's nice that Julian's back for this one. The voice actress for Ava was first time properly credited in this game. She's always been under a pseudonym beforehand. So we always had fan theories of who the voice actress for Ava was, and we can now confirm it's Jodie Benson,
Oh,
the voice actress for Little Mermaid.
Huh. I didn't see that coming.
So yeah, she was advised to use a pseudonym because she worked primarily with kids television, and this was a mature title. So she ended up using a pseudonym.
Makes sense.
And then all the HD remasters just use the exact same copy of the game. So because this was a ground up remaster, they asked her again. She's like, "No, that's fine. You can use the name."
It's like,
or
I'm in
whatever,
my
so-
40s. I'm in my 40s now. It doesn't matter.
So, but yeah, so that was the first time we had official confirmation of Ava's voice actress, which is kind of nice that she's now properly credited.
That's cool.
Overall, though, I think the game's fine. It's insane. It's crazy. It's much shorter than I remember.
I'm sorry, that's a hard point again.
I
Because it
wanna-
wasn't insane until that interrogation. That fucking scene made me lose
Well, yeah.
my mind. It was.
Mhm.
But
very
after that
very
point-
passable. It became.
Well,
absurd.
that point and all of the Cobra unit bosses were,
I'm
like,
fine. They could
at the
talk
end
about it.
when they're just like fucking blowing themselves up and like the Fury's turning into like a ghost
Bro.
fireball.
Because
Skull.
up to that point,
Freaking,
I
I just
could just use it with
think-
like science experiments or like hallucinations from Snake or something for the skulls. Like whatever, maybe it's not real. But then once we got to the post interrogation, I was okay. Where everything's legal now. Like nothing has to make sense.
Yeah.
Bruh, freaking, me and Kate were making a joke about that, just like with Snake just talking to the boss, just like, why does everyone explode after I kill them? Is that gonna happen to you? Is that gonna happen to me? Like,
She just, little did we know that part of the training is just implanting bombs in all of her
yeah,
soldiers.
yeah, just like why? Just like someone asking boss, like, why does all your supporters explode while you're after they die? You just see the boss just like taking no reason.
Because they're
Fine.
Power Rangers villains.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Also, I wanted to talk about the modern controls, by the way, because I played this whole game in modon controls.
Go for it. That's how I play.
yeah,
That's
I
the
had
only way I know
one.
how to play it.
I had one slight issue with the modern controls.
I'll
mention it after, Jacques.
When I realized that when I lying down in the grass, it doesn't give me like an overview to show me where all the enemies were. I just see the grass in front of me. And I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be annoying.
Yeah,
like,
that
My
annoyed me
issue
at
was
first
when I
too.
was trying to like stand up from shit like that or like move, and he's like suddenly moving backwards, like crawling backwards. I'm like, no,
Yeah,
turn
I
around,
hated
turn
that.
around, motherfucker, turn
Oh,
around.
wow, you stupid fuck. Also, I'm pretty
Like, what?
sure that in classic controls that you can you can use your knife while lying on the ground, but you cannot do that
Yes.
in modern controls. Which is
Oh,
also
yeah.
annoying because like when I'm trying to when I'm trying to kill a snake
you-
or something.
You can use your knife in modern controls. You have to go into first person.
No,
Not
no.
while.
While
Not
you're
while
lying on
crawling.
the ground while you're prawning.
Yeah, I did. I was
Crowning?
Yeah.
I don't know, cause
When you're crowning?
Well, hold on. I'm literally in the game. Let me go into
yeah, double check, cause I may have just also missed it.
you.
God, I fucking
You remember?
I really hope I heard
You
him
remember
wrong.
post interrogation when you
not
were
crowning,
when you were
Julian. Shut up.
when you remember post interrogation when you were in the prison cell and you escaped.
Yeah.
When I was doing that, I'm just gonna load somewhere.
By the way, how did everyone escape the prison cell?
Oh yeah, there are different ways. And also, did anyone get the minigame?
I don't
Was
know
it when
what
you
that
throw the
is.
food out?
What the fuck? What? Hold
What
on.
the
you guys,
fuck?
are you guys looking at my stream? What is
Yes,
this?
I'm looking at this. What the fuck is
What
this?
is
Oh,
this?
did you load the prison cell?
No, yeah, and now I'm in Bloodborne.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yes, you unlocked the minigame.
What is
Omni.
this? Whoa.
So it's an entire separate game made by Platinum. It's not an
What?
entire game, but it's like a few levels made by Platinum.
Do I have
So
a heavy?
this,
Oh!
Yeah, So this was a feature. So it's Snake having a nightmare in the prison cell. If you reload the save when you're in the prison cell, you get this cutscene or this game. It's
Huh.
called, what is it? Guy Dead or something like that. But yeah, no, this was in the original PS2 as well. Different game. It was actually a version of what would be Devil May Cry. But this one is remade from the ground up by Platinum.
Huh. Well, Platinum better fucking release this. This looks kind of cool.
Nope, it is just this. You can play it from the main menu after beat the game, though.
Do I have a dodge? Oh, circle's like a special move. R1 is dodge.
Yeah. I like how when I was asking if anyone unlocked it, it was suddenly like, oh, Omni unlocks it.
Oh,
All right.
you get a perfect dodge, and it gives you this sick animation. Jock, did you just see that?
Yay!
Yeah, I did. I'm watching
Oh
it.
my god, that was sick.
Sonic Racing Crossworlds is now able to be played. Woo!
All right, while I'm doing this, I'll say
I'm still waiting for my physical copy.
I'll say something else because I double checked it on the wiki just to make sure I wasn't bullshitting about paramedic becoming a bad guy later. She, Signet, Ava, and Snake, boss, I guess, joined Zero to join the Patriots. But as that group starts to splinter, she and Signet feel more aligned with Zero than they do with Boss, and so she's killed down the road. But she is the leader. She became a bioengineer and was the lead researcher on cloning, and so she's the head of Les Enfants Terribles. Whoa, this is Castlevania ass looking boss.
Oh my god, that's insane.
Yeah, but what was it? So after you're done doing this, I mean, this is fucking cool. I'm not gonna ask you to stop, but
Yeah. Well,
frickin-
I'm trying to finish this so I can do the prone. What is this?
Yeah, you're in the game now.
Yeah, I unlocked some kind of super mode.
Oh, you're just in. Omni, you're just in the blue. You're just in the Viper's blue Kool-Aid mode.
Yeah.
That's all.
What? Now what?
bro, fucking Platinum better release full version.
Platinum knows that. I wish
Platinum.
Platinum
You can-
made better
yeah.
games. They haven't made like a really strong game since Astral Chain.
Which sadly is stuck on Switch.
Yep.
Like, if that got a full release, that would be great. Because I would
But
love
now
to play it on anything other than the fucking Switch.
Well, but now with the Switch 2, it has it now has HD texture.
Yeah, but it's still on a
They
fucking
can
I say as I
Switch.
roll my eyes.
Alright.
They can
that's
kick
it.
her off.
Like, I'm sure it looks better on the Switch 2. Like, I have no doubt on that, and I'm sure it plays better on the Switch 2. But I'm sure it doesn't compare to what it would play like on an Xbox PC or PS4 or PS5.
Christ.
Like, literally anything else.
Is this still going? Is it
Yeah.
still
well,
going?
I'm making
Yeah, it's a
progress.
long-ass
I'm
game,
making
like-
progress. Okay. I get
Like,
killed.
for a little
I-
mini
okay,
game, it's
yeah, I
it's
get killed
decently
in a
long.
Right here.
Yeah, they put like a perfect dodge. There's no parry system, so that's a little. It felt more like an older Platinum style game because I don't think Bayonetta had a parry. Everything was dodge.
So
Yeah.
we're going to assume this is him having the vampire nightmare.
Yeah, he's doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's really cool.
But yeah, this was a fun little Easter egg for both the
I'm
PS2 and
I'm hankering
Delta
for a good
version.
third-person,
which, by the way,
character action game.
fun fact, this was only ever in the PS2 version before this game. Every HD remaster removed it.
Oh shit.
So that's why it was such a major
I
thing
was
when we discovered that
sleeping
this
with
was
an
in the
open
game.
wound eyeball. Jesus Christ, this fucking game. All right, where's the
All right, lie on the ground and use your.
Well, no
fork.
wonder you're having a fucking nightmare.
There's shit all over the floor.
I got a cure before let me
rations.
do the backpack.
No, it automatically goes to your freaking what you call like hand. It doesn't. You don't need to open your backpack
Oh,
this
okay.
time.
All right.
'Cause you don't have a backpack. He's just throwing food endlessly.
No, I have to equip. The...
Oh, by the way, that guard is
Yeah,
the
no, equip it, like,
the
yeah,
ancestor
press right on a controller to equip it. Press right on the
right on the
D-pad.
D-pad.
Oh, deep. Wait, no. Where's the fork?
Yeah.
D-pad.
I'm
Press
using.
right.
I'm hitting D-pad.
Are you sure? Because I don't see the thing popping up to the right of the screen.
Yeah, I'm hold. Oh, there we go. I have to hold it. Don't tap it. Hold it.
Should never
You have to equip it first, and then you can tap it to quick and unequip. But you have to
Yeah.
initially. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, there you go.
What the
Step,
fuck?
Step.
I was having a
Fair
hardest
enough.
time
I
doing
just missed
that.
out on it.
Step. Step. Step.
Huh.
Step.
Fair enough.
Step. Step.
Jab.
Step.
Jab,
Step.
jab.
Step.
But
Shaky
anyways,
bit.
how did everybody else escape out of here?
I did.
I
the
used
fake
the
death.
code.
I faked death. I don't. I did,
You Scott?
I used the code.
I use the code as well.
I don't remember.
I know
I
you
don't think I
can
got I
like
don't
throw
think I
the
got
food
this far.
back.
I threw the
Multiple
food back 3
times
times.
as
I had a
well.
conversation with the guy, revealing that he's like the father of one of the characters from the
he's-
first game.
Yeah, his spawn is Johnny from Metal Gear Solid 1. You know, the guy that
I
shits
think he also
himself
beat
in
a
every
Johnny.
game.
I think there's also a Johnny in Metal Gear Solid 4.
Oh, Kate was in my chat. Sorry, Kate. I had my thing open, so I didn't even see your messages. What's the code you were talking about?
It's 144.75.
Yeah, so when you're
So-
when you're in the Volgan thing, I think it's during the interrogation, you can hit R1 and the
It's
Sorrow
not
will be
during
holding.
inter-
Yeah, it's during the interrogation. It's
Oh yeah, I think it is
the
during
s-
interrogation.
yeah, because the
Like-
Sorrow is holding up a little sign that gives you the code.
I don't want to.
It is-
I don't want to do this again.
It is also on the paperwork with the Metal Gear designs in Grinninggrad's office.
Maybe I do want to do this again. What the fuck? Now I have jump combos? And
By the way, Kate. Like apparently, if you just load your save while you're in the prison, this happens. You
Yeah.
dream
Yeah,
about.
you can also
Snake
access
dreams
it
about
from the
this
main
crap.
menu.
I was wondering where that Guy Savage thing was. I never selected it.
Yeah,
but
Guy
that's
Savage, that's what it was.
literally what it is.
But yeah,
That's pretty interesting. Well, any final thoughts on Metal Gear Solid 3 before we wrap up the game club?
It's alright.
and choose our game for next month.
I say we choose Metal Gear Solid 2.
I don't want to play Metal Gear Solid 2.
I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think
can.
he's wanting to
think
go
Metal Gear Solid-
immediately into another MGS game.
I think Metal Gear Solid 2 might break down his mind with how upset it gets sometimes.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Maybe
That one kind
someday.
of sucks, but
But I'm
Ooh,
doing
ooh.
here PlayStation.
Ooh,
So
I know.
We've
I know.
got the wheel.
yeah, we've got the wheel of games because you still have to finish
I'm
out
totally
the rest
down
of the
for
year
a
of
Metal Gear
PlayStation.
Solid marathon. This was my favorite series before, like Souls.
Can I break this?
That's fine, but we're not to that yet.
Yeah, we got a little while to go. I kind of want to play.
Yeah,
Tomb
the wheel
Raider.
was only for MGS3.
I'm like really horny. to
Tomb
play
Raider would be fun.
We'll see what the wheel says. I wish I could lock on. That's the only thing I don't like about this demo is I can't lock on. Alright, we're almost done with the demo. Or the nightmare, whatever.
Or you could just stop.
I'm gonna do the code! Somebody might-
Did anyone do Metal Gear Solid?
What the fuck are you talking about?
The Ape Escape.
Oh, no,
Game.
I didn't do that.
Oh no, I didn't do that either.
That's a lot of fun. Because I do like that they're just like, Snake, we need you to do this. Can't Jimmy or Spike do this? No. I forgot why they can't do it, but it's like, no, we need you, Snake. It's just, it's so stupid and fun, and I'm happy that they kept it, like, in this whole thing. Because they could have easily removed it. I mean,
So is it?
it's
Question,
not
did they
a
use
plot
the-
thing.
Did they use the original voice lines or did they revoice?
So the entire game uses the exact same voice lines, they just did the graphics.
Why the hell did they re-sing the song then?
Are you sure? I thought the voice
I don't
actor redid
No.
audio or the voice.
From what everyone, including the game developer, said, the audio is all 100% the same.
Yeah, because I assume that
Except for the Snake Eater song, everything else they just took the audio and then rematched it to the game.
Also, the song
See,
is probably because of licensing rights. Music is
There's a
different from
very real
game
possibility,
audio.
yeah.
So they might have had to re-record it anyway, just because they might not have been able to afford the rights to like do it.
Yeah.
again. Or maybe
That is
Kojima
entirely
still owns them.
possible. That is,
maybe, I don't know.
yeah. There are definite reasons why they potentially had to do that for that.
I do want to point out. They also let's Kate this because I was like, Konami has been like releasing a bunch of games recently, including this and Silent Hill shit they've been coming out with, and I was like, you know, bro, like when I first when they first decided like a few years ago to snub like Kojima and a bunch of their developers and say we're doing pachinko machines now, video games are the thing of the past. I was like, this is fucking stupid. If you if you like pachinko machines are a legal gray area. If you decide to just like go with pachinko machines and not like do video games anymore, literally a law could happen.
To be fair, for the most part, as far as video games go, they are just redoing ones that are, you know.
They came out with a brand spanking new Silent Hill recently.
All right, what do I do for the code?
Well,
So,
not recently. They haven't.
Yeah, it literally just came out, Scott.
Silent Hill F isn't out yet.
Or it was about to come out, I guess. Okay, go to the codec.
Okay, no, that's.
Oh, yeah, you probably want to heal yourself first.
Yeah, I did the cure. And then I'm gonna tune it.
Yeah, tune it to 144.75.
And how did you know?
So
this
just
was
keep
a thing?
going. Like, so I went to a door and they were like, oh, this door won't open unless you go to a certain frequency. And then the SAR was holding up the frequency if you like look at.
Yeah, if you look during the interrogation behind. I think it's
Dude's
behind
gonna
the
attack
boss.
you as soon as you open the door. By the way, I'm gonna let you know.
That's fine. I'm not planning on playing this game. I'm just doing the code to check it out.
But yeah, that and then Omni, you also can see the code when the guy's telling you about like Metal Gear and all that. There's like things on the wall, like blueprints and stuff, and that also has the code on there.
Ow.
I didn't notice that it was on there, but the streamer when I was watching, she was like, "Oh, what's that code?" and wrote it down. And then when the Sara was giving the code, she's like, "Oh, it's the same code. Okay, I already have that." Do you also know about the healing frequencies, Omni?
Yeah, I learned about one.
Okay.
I didn't know about a healing frequency.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's certain frequencies you can do that will play music that heals you.
Huh.
Yeah, I learned about one because I was in the scientist place where you were.
There's so many small things in this game, dude. That's why I love about this game series. There's so many small shit. There's so much small shit like that.
I'm sorry for talking while you were interrupting me. Please continue.
My bad. Sorry.
Damn.
Don't let it happen again.
I was trying to do this part where you were just in a disguise and you were trying to. I didn't understand what I was supposed to do until I killed that guy, but I was just interrogating people trying to figure out the code to move on, and one of them was like, "Here's the frequency," and I was like, and I went to a door to unlock it, and instead of doing that, it just played me smooth jazz. I was like, this is horse shit. I'm so done with this.
You can also, while interrogating people, get a code that causes like airstrikes.
That's so stupid.
What the fuck?
That's so dumb.
Yeah, so you can actually call in airstrikes on the people. There's a trophy for it.
Yeah. So any last thoughts before we end the game club, or before we move on to the next month's game?
Let's move on.
I mean it's a fun game if you haven't played it and like that kind of style, like like Kojima games or some absurdity.
This is absolutely a game that people should play. Like as someone who has been very critical of it and does not hold it in that high a regard, it's fun and people should play it for sure.
Like I think that you should play the franchise. To be honest, I think it's a good franchise overall, and I think that truthfully, Delta is the version to play of MGS3.
Yeah.
unless you're just looking for like a budget version, since you can just buy the HD collection with 1 and 2 and 3 in it together for like $30-$40. But if you're just looking to see if you really want to get into the series, this is also a good,
Yeah,
like,
Delta's a
I
good
would
one
say
to start
the
on.
definitive version. Yeah.
I'm sorry for getting as upset as I did earlier. People should go back.
It was entertaining though.
Lost my
That was
fucking-
funny.
Lost my fucking mind. All right, time to spin the wheel. Oh, Julian, do you have any last minute thoughts before we put this one behind us?
CQC.
CQC, Crab Rangoon or whatever.
Crab battle. Crab
Yeah.
battle.
All right, let's give this a spin. If it's something I absolutely don't want to play, we're just gonna respin it or just play it.
Oh,
Anyway.
I also appreciated
Snake's
Snake's
crab
little
battle.
like kitty pose when he.
We're not doing a legendary.
I also enjoy whenever you eat something bad. He goes poison.
Yeah.
He just.
Oh yeah.
Why is Legendary Dragon still on the list if you're gonna fucking?
Because we still technically.
'Cause I like this.
I don't think Omni's been
like-
removing
remember this?
anything
Ooh,
anyway.
Abe's Odyssey.
I do not either.
Although, oh, you know what?
I don't know what that
I don't-
is.
Good.
I'm trying to think. Maybe what's on here that could fit?
Did Metal Gear Solid 3 fall on a wheel, or did y'all just decide to do it? By the way.
We knew that the game-
Metal Gear Solid was on the wheel, and we knew Delta was coming out, so
we just went ahead.
it was also technically a prequel, so it's a good starting point.
Yeah. So wait, I was just saying, like, did Metal Gear, like, did you spin and it fell on Metal Gear last week?
No,
Yes,
no.
it,
Did?
or last month.
It landed on Parasite Eve, but we didn't have a way to.
Yeah.
Parasite Eve.
And then we
Got
like
emulators.
Delta was coming out, so it was like, well, we can just play MGS.
I have a suggestion. Of the games
Okay.
on this list, so next month is October. Blood Rain, Devil May Cry, Dino Crisis, and Medieval are all.
I'm not
kind-
doing Blood Rain again.
Are all kind. Not Blood. Wait, Blood Rain. Oh yeah, Blood Rain. No, fuck that. I thought this is
Blood Rain
Bloodborne.
2.
No, not
Blood
Blood, Rain.
Rain 2.
So
Okay.
Devil
Blood
May
Rain
Cry,
2.
Dino Crisis, or Medieval are kind of horror themed. Do we want to do any of those?
I'm okay with any of those.
I'm
You
happy.
should do
Uh,
Bloodborne.
I was the one that was supposed to fill your Dark Soul with love.
Or we could play Katamari for no reason.
Bloodborne.
Not. Well, I mean, the true like villain of anything is the King of the Cosmos. So
Why would you say Bloodborne?
Very lighthearted game.
Because
yeah,
Bloodborne was not on the list.
It's horror themed.
He's in Blood.
not on the list.
I thought Blood Rain was Bloodborne. That's why I was thinking, and I was also like, why do I have Bloodborne on this? Oh well, whatever, it's there. So I don't think Scott would play Bloodborne to completion. That's a
not to
high-
completion.
That's a
No.
high ass.
No.
So Devil May Cry, I played like halfway through the first one. It's okay.
Dark
It's like-
Soul with live.
Eh,
Dino Crisis.
that's about as far as I got.
Evil. I think Lag says Katamari is a horror game. Kate said that.
Well, yeah, you turn people, you roll up people and turn them in and get them turned into a
Turned
star.
into a star.
It's like fucked up. It's like they have lives and families.
And
True.
Kate said Medieval's a very lighthearted game. Yeah, I know it's more of like a
Yeah.
family franchise game.
Like family collectathon. Like,
it's like a
but it's still
skeleton,
like
October.
spooky esque.
Yeah.
Like
Spooky, scary.
it's not like
stuff, more
horror, but
It's
I
spooky,
mean,
scary.
neither is
skeletons,
fucking
rather
Blood
than-
Rain. Let's be honest,
Can
and
we-
neither is Devil May Cry.
Can we play Dino Crisis on PlayStation
Dude,
5?
It's on.
I will
Yeah,
say
it's on
this,
that
dude. I don't know much
PlayStation.
about that game.
If you have PlayStation Plus
But,
Premium, it's
Jack-
on there.
Jack, remember how Aminusha was Resident Evil but with samurai swords?
Soul
Yeah.
Reaver.
Yeah, this is Resident
It's
Evil with
Resident Evil but
dinos.
with dinosaurs
Oh,
instead
we
of
can do
zombies.
Okay,
Soul
but I was
Reaver?
actually talking about Medieval. I said I don't
What?
know much about Medieval, but like I will
Oh.
say this: Kate has a much higher tolerance for like fucked up shit than I do. So-
Medieval is literally just a comedy spooky game.
Yeah, it just has.
It's
a
spooky in the
skeleton.
same
It's not-
sense
it's
that
not-
like
It's not.
it's as spooky in the sense as Nightmare Before Christmas is spooky.
Yes, Jack. It's more spooky, scary skeletons than fucking sci-fi.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a horror game. It's just a.
I told you
Night
we
lag.
wouldn't be here for 4 hours. Oh, we
Yeah,
could also do Soul
it's-
Reaver. I noticed that Soul Reaver's on there too, and I'm very curious about Soul
Fucking
Reaver.
Kate's about
Um,
Kate's about to drop a load.
I yeah, I
what?
don't know if I'll be able to do that
Kate,
one right
so,
now though.
So what is it? So Soul Reaver to Kate is what Metal Gear Solid 3 is to me.
Yeah. I just don't know if I can financially do that one right now
Where is?
because I don't already own it.
Soul Reaver?
I mean, they came out with
Yeah.
an HD.
Yeah, and it costs money, Jacques. Like that's what I just said. Financially, I can't do that right now. And then you're like, yeah, it just came out HD. Yeah, I
Yeah, the
know.
only reason I
Like-
only reason I even played Metal Gear Solid 3 is because I had the collection on PS3.
$30 too. That's 1 and 2. Kate says she's got you. I'll tell you what, I got you too
Yeah.
in this because here's the thing, Scott. One, you give me content, so like I'm basically just paying
You give
to be
me
here.
Scott. You give me content.
Yeah.
But also, I need to spite Julian because I bought his gay ass that dating game and he still hasn't played it on stream.
True.
So
Ah,
It is
you
very
know,
He's
true.
canceled every single
if we,
stream
if,
since.
well,
if we
we
do
were
if we
supposed to do
if we
it.
do Soul
Well,
Reaver
it's
instead,
because me and Kate's time schedule.
Ka-
up.
I got you on that. That's not a big deal.
Okay,
Yeah.
She was here last.
because that's
Wednesday,
my
you
only
weren't.
thing is like I have no issues with Soul Reaver. I just
Yeah, because I had to
right
play.
now, like I have a few pre-orders of games coming out, and then like other financial real world things.
Yeah,
so-
Jock. Because some of us have financial real world things to deal with.
Yeah. Just I won't be able to buy it for you until the 2nd. But if you're cool with me getting it for you, then we can do Soul
What
Reaver for
is-
October.
What is?
I am okay with it if you want.
Yeah.
Like if you're really
Yeah, I'm fine with that. These
I actually have the
screenshots
means to
are...
get Soul. I actually have the means to get Soul Reaver since it's only $30.
yeah. If it was
Yeah.
like 10, I could very much
I'll just play
do
Kate's
that right now.
copy.
We'll do Soul Reaver, sure.
But too
And
many
then if
things
push comes to
said
shove, I
fucking
will just.
come out in
And if push
October.
comes to shove, I'll just emulate the older.
Yeah, emulations, baby. Right in the high, sailing the high seas.
Yeah, I'll play Kate's copy.
Yar,
Probably,
fiddle
most
dee
likely.
dee.
All right, then yeah, we'll do Soul Reaver. And we'll see how that goes.
You
I'll double check. It's not on PlayStation Plus Premium, right?
I looked it up, but I only saw it available for sale. Usually in the store, it'll be like available.
Okay,
on
yeah.
whatever.
There goes my excuse to finally play Dino Crisis for the first time.
You
Sorry.
can actually play the OG PS1 version. Just gotta hit the stick.
I don't know what just got to hit.
That's
the
what
stick.
Kate did.
What is hit the stick?
I already have a stick that I hit every night, man. I don't need to hit another one.
Yeah, I also have a stick that I hit every night.
That's more of a. That's more of a stub.
Bro.
That's
I
more of a
think
stub
Jacques
than a
does
stick.
too.
It's more of a
Fine.
twig than a stick on me.
Oh yeah. Also,
Damn.
Also the. I'm trying to make. What's the grossest way I can say this? I'm trying to make a foreskin joke, but it's not. It's not happening. Sorry.
Actually, wait, Kate, you said you're free on Saturday. Are you also free Saturday night?
Yeah, she should be off Saturday night.
Yeah,
Because I'm
Jacques and
actually
her don't do anything.
because I'm off Sunday and work super early on Saturday, so I could just take a nap before and and do stuff.
What is
Okay,
this?
then I guess we're playing Date Everything on Saturday.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna be there too, because
Oh, I won't be
You're
there,
already
so-
because you're usually stream on Saturday anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. We're gonna be together.
Yeah, I
being
probably
gay.
won't be there.
You can watch me get
'Cause I-
pissed off at you can watch me get pissed off at a fucking cat clock that's fucking voiced by the same person who plays Cat Noir.
I don't think you're gonna get angrier than I did about Metal Gear Solid 5, but you can try.
No, I will never get.
I don't think he's gonna actually stream it, but
Yeah, he's gonna miss it. We'll see what happens.
Uh,
What? I guess I'm. Well, now that we're talking about the future, I guess I can't fight it anymore. Am I gonna do any horror games for October? The one day I don't have free is the
You can
Silent
play
Hill
Battle
F.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, I got it. We should play. You and I should play Content Warning.
what is content warning?
oh hell no! Oh hell no! You will. That is not gonna. That's not a good idea, Jack.
I don't know what that is.
Come on.
The so like
yeah,
two-
I've never heard
So
of it.
content warning is essentially a. It's one of those. It's like fucking. How do I explain this? I'm just gonna explain the premise of the video game. You and a group of people are essentially like fucking horror streamers who go on like scary places and record shit. And you essentially have to record. You have to record scary things, a certain amount of scary things, and then also make it out alive and get back to where so you can fucking post it on YouTube and actually like have it and get money off of it.
So is it like Phasmophobia, but instead of like looking up haunted houses, or instead of being ghost hunters, we're streamers?
Pretty much.
Sounds
Except
like
you're
it.
not talking to dead people. You're essentially trying to just film scary shit.
I don't know. I have to look
Yeah.
up. I have to look it up. Here's the thing. There's 2 days for sure. I can't give up. I can't do anything on the 1st because the Monster Hunter update comes out on the 29th, and I'll be streaming.
And then the
update on
final
1st.
Wednesday because of
The-
Game Club.
Yeah, the final Wednesday will be the game. I guess there's 3 days then, because the last Wednesday will be the game club, and then also on the 11th, Manushka invited me to play Monopoly with her and her friends. So that'll be a very loud, drunk stream of Monopoly.
This also reminds me, what was it?
So that means I
Shit,
have,
actually,
in
fuck,
terms of
never
doing content, I need to fill the 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, and the 25th. So I have 4 days that I could do.
You could always revive like the LGG tradition of So Bad It's Scary Halloween, where you play
Well,
shitty games.
we play awful
Yeah,
games.
that did happen. We did have that. I forgot about
I
that.
don't,
Yeah.
I don't, I
But
don't, I don't like playing bad games as much as you guys
Well, that's
do.
That's
Well,
why
okay.
that's why we have emulations.
we should, we should definitely play content warning and get Julian to play with us.
Bitch, I played content warning. No, thank you. I'm
Look-
not going back.
Look at your calendar right now, and
I own content
are
warning.
you the 8th, the 15th,
Because
the
it's fucking
18th,
free.
the 22nd, and the 25th are my stream days that aren't at the moment filled.
Oh, Omni, you should play Silk Song.
Do you
Oh
think?
shit, yeah.
It's like $20. Should I make that a stream for a day?
You know what?
That'd be a good like October
You
one,
know
right?
what? I just had.
I mean, it's
did
not
we- did we
quite
pick the- did we
horror,
pick the
but
game?
it's
Did we
similar.
pick the game for Game Club this next month?
Well, remember this year
We're not doing
is
Silk Song.
PlayStation Classics. I have to
Yeah,
do. I'm
it's-
doing the whole
it's-
theme for this year is PlayStation Classics. So I'm.
Oh, okay.
Right, we're doing-
So,
and
so,
that's
so I
why-
can't. So I can't pick Hollow Knight. All right.
No.
It's not a PlayStation Classic. Arguably, that's a PC Classic at this point.
Let's play Twisted Metal.
We already
did.
need to
We
play
did
Hollow
play
Knight, 'cause
Twisted
I've never
Metal.
played the first Hollow Knight.
Oh yeah, we did.
Well,
Like-
no, Julian, we did. Me and Scott
Yeah,
did.
you didn't.
You did
No,
it.
I played Twisted Metal. I just wasn't.
Sure.
Bruh,
Whatever you want to
Twisted
believe.
Metal- it's just Twisted Metal 1. It takes any effort.
I could do Silk Song for a night. That still leaves 4 streams available that I gotta fill up. Part Phasma, part C said, that game you're talking about is part Phasma, part Lethal Company. Jock, I need you to commit. Do you have one of these dates free to join me?
Give me the dates. It's gonna be a Wednesday for sure though.
The Wednesdays that I'm
Wait a
free
minute,
are
doesn't-
the 8th, the 15th, and the 22nd.
Doesn't that game cost money now? Because I got it for free. I remember it being free for like 2 days, and then I
Yeah,
got
it
it.
was like free for the first 2 days. That's what I got it too.
Yeah.
I am free. I'm actually free all 3 of those days.
Okay,
I
wh-
believe. I don't
which-
think I'm doing anything.
Will you be awake?
Let's do the 8th. Let's do the 8th.
Is it also on console or is it just PC?
It's on PC.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, like, if you can find a way for Kate to play it, the 3 of us could play it. I don't think.
Kate,
I don't-
Kate plays it on a laptop.
Can we play it together while you're both in the house?
Yes.
Okay. So we
She
have-
can just sit in their room. She can just sit in their room with the door closed.
okay, and then is that a game where Scott and Julian can be here and like do color commentary, or is it something
Yes,
that we have to focus on?
we can
to,
still-
like, get the spooks?
We can still be in chat. If you can play in chat. It's not one of those closed chat games.
Because there are some horror games where it's like I like, as much as
I
I
will
love you
say-
guys, it's like I gotta be here. Like I gotta be in.
I will-
It
I would
has
say
it
just like
has
Scott-
it has the audio for fucking like proximity. It has proximity audio in it. So if you want to be more immersed into the scary, you can do that, but it's not necessary.
Yeah, but remember, like I'm
I mean,
streaming.
oh,
so it's like-
it is somewhat necessary because the whole point is you have to like you're a content creator, so you have to film openings and like was it like video openings and and closers.
Yeah.
So you're like, hey guys, we're back. All that shit.
Yeah, my point is that I'm not just playing for fun. I'm streaming, right? So like, if I'm in the open streaming on Discord, then anybody can join, and like, we could be talking about Wendy's 4 for 4 while I'm also playing this game that's supposed to be spooky.
And then suddenly, while in the middle of
Yeah.
talking about Wendy's,
You know?
talking about a fucking, while talking about how if the Baconator is still any good or not,
Yeah.
suddenly some spooky shit comes and fucking kills Omni, and it's like, oops, ha, and he screams.
Yeah. So like,
Instead of him, and especially since unless you're gonna have a freaking version that people can see on your end for it.
yeah. So
Julian,
so like,
Julian,
is this gonna be a game where I'm gonna have to be solo and then we just all meet up in the game?
No, we all meet up immediately.
Okay. All right. And what day did you say?
8th.
The 8th. Okay, the 8th. Let me mark that somewhere.
Julian, you should bite the bullet and just do it for the content. We'll have a 4-man team if Kate joins us.
Well, unfortunately, I can't because the 8th is the day I can't actually do anything.
Fuck.
If we
I'm
did it
not
on
going to be.
if we did it on a day you were free, would you do it, or are you against play? Because you don't have to play this game. Huh?
Oh no, I said I'm not playing this fucking
Okay.
game.
He
Yeah.
says he's
anymore.
not playing, but I'm just like, come on, man.
And-
It'd be good content.
and-
4-man team.
And Scott, I don't want to push you out or like speak as if you're not here. It's just I know you don't like playing on PC very much. Do you want to play with us?
No.
Do you want to be our fourth? If you...
I'm good.
Okay.
Like
all right.
that does not sound like a game that I want, especially
All of
now
it-
that you have to buy it. Like, nah, I'm good.
But the biggest thing is I'm going to be out of town visiting somebody on Wednesday.
What is this game called?
Content warning.
Content.
I'm going to be out of town visiting Steven. So,
Okay.
Oh, how is he?
huh? So he's fine. He might be staying up there to become an evangelical or something.
Oh, okay. We'll follow up on that later.
I don't really. This is why I'm going with my mom, my dad, and my sister to figure out. Just like the whole family's going. So it's like we're gonna, because they only let us visit on the weekend, but they've made it. But none of us can get there on a fucking weekend because I can't. So they are letting us see him for as a lunch date for 2-3 hours, and then since we're his family, we're gonna obviously send his ass back if anything happens.
Yeah.
We're gonna send his ass back and not abduct him from the program. But he seems to be fine. He was supposed to be coming home at the end of this month, but he added another month, and then it's like he's gonna stay there even longer to freaking be an evangelical spokesperson or something.
Huh?
Essentially, preach the good word of Jesus and how he can help you
What?
get off the drugs.
What?
I don't know. Okay, I heard
Dude,
this secondhand. My
dude,
mom's been
I
the
did
only
not-
person that has had any communication with him, and that's what she told
Knowing
me.
this
And I'm
man-
also
no-
confused, and I need to go talk to him.
Knowing
Not
this
to
man for
convince
as
him to
many
get out of it,
years,
just to hear from his mouth what the fuck he's talking about.
knowing him from as many years as I've known him, I did not have this one on my bingo card.
Things, Jacques, when you completely destroy your brain and then have to rebuild it from the ground back up, things change, man.
Fair.
Do you think the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog is a horror game I could play?
Yes.
It's not a horror game, it's a mystery game, you idiot.
All right. I guess.
It's a murder mystery, it's completely different.
Oh, and then I could do Silk
Nah,
Sonic. What's the game
that's
that we're
definitely horror.
talking about? I
A
could do
murder
Silk
of Sonic the
Also,
Hedgehog.
Goat Simulator.
What?
Also, Goat Simulators.
Yeah, the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, and I'm still playing Lorelei. Okay. All right. Okay.
I can't remember. There's another game that's supposed to be. There are games supposed to be. I can't because. Oh right, the State of Play came out today and it was boring. But
I really enjoyed this.
are you-
today.
Are you insane that it was boring? Like,
I didn't really.
I haven't
didn't-
seen it, but at the same time, I saw the videos Omni posted, and I'm like, shit, I need to watch these.
Yeah,
Like, there's
yeah,
a lot of good shit.
There's a lot of good bangers and also Seven Deadly Sins open world game. There was good ones and then also.
Yeah,
Seven Deadly
that bullshit. That went from my wish list, like the wish list on the other, to like, hey, you can pre-order it now, and I'm like, hell yeah.
No.
I love Seven Deadly Sins.
I thought
The
you-
anime is a piece of trash,
I
but
thought
I
you
love the manga.
I thought you didn't like it.
I don't like the anime. I love the
Oh.
manga.
Well, yeah,
I own the entire manga series, and I own the
I like the
first
series.
Seven Deadly Sins video game.
Okay,
I like
then
the
yeah,
series too,
you're
but-
gonna like it. It's like a prequel game with like a story that's not an adaptation, so it's like an original story. So you'll probably like it.
Which is nice. Yeah, yeah, no, because that's my whole thing. Like, I love the things. I just think they did a really shit job on the anime
That Dynasty
because they
Warriors
did
3
a lot of
announcement
like really.
was so surprising.
I
It came out of nowhere.
I don't know why 3 though.
Yeah, PS
Like
popular maybe. I don't know.
7's my favorite. I would love a remake of 7. But like
My brain just.
Dynasty Warriors 3, I'm excited. Wolverine,
Wish list
Marvel's
that.
Wolverine. Like, I haven't watched the trailer, but I'm excited for that.
Yeah, it looks good. I need to finish.
Yeah, it's
that
also
Um,
game,
because
too.
it's because it's hyper violent, so my brain's kind of just like,
Yeah,
fizzle. It's
three.
like it looks interesting. Well, it's 'cause
Julian's
hyperviolent,
like,
my brain
oh, there
fizzled
was
out.
like nothing good. Fucking Wolverine, like a bunch of other shit.
I
Like
played.
That- guys,
that Chronos script looks really cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Chrono Script. Code Vein 2 also had a trailer, which I'll never forgive Julian because I was like, "Oh, I'll play Code Vein so I can catch up to you. We can play together." And
Oh,
then
I
he
remember
never
that.
played it.
You
And
never,
then I just
you never got back to me on that.
I did, you bitch.
Hey, freaking Julian did the exact same thing to me, bro.
Bitch, you didn't fucking ever. You didn't even play it.
So
I asked
I-
you to play it a dozen times, and you didn't even
I
try.
told
No,
you.
no, no,
you
no, no.
told me
I'm not talking about.
I
I'm
told-
not talking
you
about
told me you
Code
got
Vein.
to
I'm
that-
talking about a different game.
Yeah, you told me that you got to that part with the hallways and the library or whatever, and I got there, and then you didn't do anything. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep playing, and I just kept playing and got farther. I don't think I finished it, but I got past where you were. I'm
No,
pretty
no,
sure.
like Julian nagged me for like a month to get what was this fucking 7 Days to Die, and I finally got the game and I finally got some money. I finally got the game, and then as soon as I started playing the game, him and his group stopped playing, and I had no one to play with.
Yeah, because the game fucking kept breaking.
Yeah,
it keep-
and Julian didn't bother telling you that the game's
and
like
Josh,
a piece
for-
of shit
for-
before you got it.
Well, no, it was just, it was fine. It just they updated it, then it broke. And
Yeah.
so they updated it again. When they finally updated it again, fucking Destiny shit came out, so no one cared.
and
You don't
Jock,
even play Destiny.
and Jock, make
Yeah, I
sure.
don't play Destiny anymore because no one play. But who plays Destiny anymore?
Yeah, Jock, and also keep an eye out for Zero Parodies or Paradise Nuts, because I'm pretty sure this is the same team that made Disco Elysium. I think Kate is always interested in that game.
Oh.
I didn't play Disco Elysium. I didn't play
But
anything Disco
Kate
Elysium.
likes it. All right,
because of
I've got
And
most,
also because the majority of the games that they talked about were coming out next year, so I didn't
Yeah.
really give a shit.
I've got most of my streams filled out for October. The only days I don't have filled out then are the 17th and the 24th. So, or I'm not the 17th and 20th, but the 22nd and the 15th and the 22nd. So the first I'll be playing Monster Hunter. The 8th we'll be playing that content warning. The 11th is Monopoly. 15th is free. 18 probably gonna do Lorelei Part 2 because I got like a couple hours into that, and that game is interesting. But if you don't like puzzles, you're gonna fucking hate that game. That game has no interest if you don't love puzzles. The 22nd is free. The 25th I'll do Silk Song for the vibes, and the 29th we'll do Game Club. So I have the 15th and the 22nd are Wednesdays, so we'll figure that out as we go along. Maybe I can finally get some other people to play the Devil Within with me as well.
The Devil Within.
The Dark Pictures anthology.
Ew,
Oh.
no. Oh no, no.
I've played
No.
like 2 or 3 of them. I played with Lag, but then Lag bitched out, so it was like so we don't play the Dark Picture anthology. The bitch. But yeah, so that'll be the schedule in October. And then
What bitch? You're the one who said he can't play these fucking horror games by himself.
First of all, how dare you defend Lag in my stream? First of all. Second of all, Scott, we'll get the game on the 1st or 2nd. I'll keep you posted.
That's
So-
fine. Yeah, I
I'm-
appreciate it because yeah, that was my only thing. Was I'm like, I don't mind playing it, but
Yeah. So so we're doing Soul Reaver, right? Right.
Soul Reaver. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Then I still got like an hour and a half of stream to go. I don't know what I'm gonna play.
oh, I found a cozy game that Kate might like, Jock. It's called Coral Island.
I should.
Oh,
play
no.
Coral
Island.
later.
Oh no. Oh no. I've heard about Carl Island.
Oh,
I have friends who are obsessed with
Oh.
that shit.
I haven't done my days.
It looks.
The first
It's
Ascendant.
kind of fun. I only did like the very beginning of it,
Do some stuff in the first.
but I only picked it up because there was like this really hot chick that you can romance, and I was like, oh, well,
yeah,
okay then.
somebody told me about I know about Coraline because someone I know is obsessed with one of the dudes in it.
Yeah. Every character in it is bisexual. Like, so
Update the stream title.
Oh.
like no matter what you choose,
speaking
you can
of-
choose anyone.
Mhm.
And there's
Speaking
like
of,
there's like 40 or 50 characters you can choose from,
that's interesting.
and they're adding more. Like this game is still in like early access, I think.
Yeah, I'm looking at the thing right now. But honestly, this vaguely reminds me of. Hold on, let me see if I can find it, Julian, because I found it because I was at a GameStop a couple weeks ago, and I saw an ad for a game that you and I could like play on stream.
Man, at GameStop.
That's
I
why I
haven't been
got
in one of those in like a year.
Me neither.
This is the first time I've been in one in a long time too. But
Wait,
like I was
they
out with my uncle and I
updated
was
the
like, I
why
need to go
would you
buy Metal
update a
Gear.
demo?
I'm gonna go buy it. While he's at while he's at freaking what you call him, Social Security, because I brought my uncle to the Social Security office.
Oh my god, I forget I own this game all the time when I look at my Steam
Okay,
page.
Julian, a game that I think you and I could play is a game called Revenge of the Savage Planet.
The fuck?
Why does it sound familiar?
Is that another PC game?
No, it's on PS5.
Isn't there
You
a
also-
first
but
one though?
If you want to play, if you want to get it on PS5, you get to find a way to stream it because I sure can't stream PS5.
I mean, isn't there also Savage Planet?
You're lucky I just fixed my PS5 stream. My PS5
So why don't you play Savage Planet before you play, like, the Return to Savage Planet?
No, the Revenge of the Savage Planet.
Or-
And I don't know.
Yeah,
if
because
the-
there's
if
Journey to the Savage Planet.
Huh?
There's Journey to the Savage Planet.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Well, I
so
don't know,
Revenge
I
of the
don't know
Savage.
if Journey of the
Okay.
Savage Planet is multiplayer. Is it?
I'm looking at this game right now. It's another $40. It's another $40. It's $40 right now. It's a $40 sale run for it right now. That ends in 2 hours.
Oh shit! God damn it!
So it goes back to being 50 in 2 hours.
$30 on Steam.
Ugh. Let's see. Doesn't say anything.
No, it says it has multiplayer mode.
Okay, because here's Journey to the Savage.
Yeah,
$7 for the next.
that's what I was gonna say.
2
Journey to
hours.
the Planet is like a lot cheaper.
Employee of the Month edition,
Which is like with all the DLC and everything else.
and it's regularly $29, $20 less, so $20 less. But it's only $7 for the next 2 hours.
Right, but it's like if you were gonna play one, you would preferably play the first one because it's probably cheaper right now. Hence why it's $7 and the other one's $40.
I'm very curious about what you guys are talking about.
So it would make
I don't know.
it would
Which
make
one-
more
are we
sense
doing
to
IVs?
play
Which one are we doing, Julian?
Give me a second. I'm looking at this.
You said Savage
Um,
Planet is what it's called?
Journey
Revenge
to
of
the Savage.
Planet.
Yeah,
Journey
and
to
then
the Savage
the
Planet.
first game is Journey to the Savage Planet.
Oh, Revenge and Journey.
This one.
Yeah,
Oh,
the first
Journey-
game is Journey to the Savage Planet.
Journey's
and then-
$8 right now.
That's what we were talking about. Was I'm like, if you're gonna buy one to play together, I would buy the first one because it's gonna be cheaper right now. Hence why it's $8.
I know. I was just trying.
And then
to know
it's
you
like,
guys.
yeah, and then it's like it makes more sense because you don't even know if you're gonna like it.
Yeah, the problem is that it's not multiplayer.
It
Yes,
is.
Well, yes, it's
Journey-
Both-
co-op.
both
Journey
are
says one
multiplayer.
player. Why does it say one player here?
It's listed as
Oh,
multiplayer.
supports up to 2 players online with PlayStation Plus. But why does it also say one
Yeah.
player?
There's a single player and a multiplayer mode.
Oh. Play alone or in 2-player co-op as you explore a beautiful and surprising alien world and solve the mystery that lurks at the heart before their sighting. etc.
Yeah.
This sounds like
So,
this sounds like
they can
meandering
play
around
together.
This sounds
Like-
like meandering around for hours doing stupid shit. Hours doing stupid
Our
shit.
favorite, Julian.
Oh,
You know I hate doing that with you sometimes. because you will just run off and do whatever the fuck, and then it's like, Julian help me, and if Julian help me, it's like, I ain't going there.
That's called content, Julian. I think you're quite
Yeah.
No. When we did it, it wasn't for fucking content. We weren't doing things for content. It was Jacques running around and doing whatever the fuck he wants, and then expecting me to save his ass when shit goes wrong.
Isn't that what friends are for? I save you.
No, you wouldn't.
I spent so much on this
I would.
fucking game. It's so irresponsible.
You would not. Don't.
Okay.
I should probably
did
play
baby
First
stuff
Ascendant
come out?
again, but
Why is it only 2
I'm-
players? Why is it?
yes, Shock. Crappy streamer game came out.
I'm very strong
Why
at
is
this
it?
moment.
Why is it only 2 players though? That's the thing that confuses me. Why is it
Dude,
only
I don't
2
know.
Because I
Scott,
think because both the characters are like canon to the story, like regardless if you're playing single player or first player. You're
Yeah,
playing
it's just a
those
matter
two
of an
characters.
AI character is.
players?
Scott, in Void,
Yeah.
in the boss, like with the super boss or whatever, I was in the top 100 in clear times for like a week, and then like everybody else
Nice.
started playing.
Congrats on that though. Still.
Yeah. As Jaber, the top 100 is Jaber.
I'm assuming
Still.
you own this game already, Josh.
Nope. That's what I'm trying to figure. That's what I'm trying to ask you which one we're doing. Because I got to get the one that we're gonna play.
I would buy the cheaper one.
Most likely, yeah. I think I get the $7.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it's no, that's the upgrade. That's the upgrade. It's not
Plus, what are you also gonna do when it's like, hey, there's plot relevant shit since you're playing the fucking sequel before you start playing the original?
I doubt it. Unless because I doubt I'm gonna give a shit about the story of this. So that company player, Kindred Aerospace, blah blah blah, new home for humanity, but the world nature still the challenges,
Why are
humor,
they
blah blah
using
blah.
guns against Digimon?
Oh, you're looking at Digimon Strange.
I just started the demo for the time story.
Oh, it's more of a boost than a fucking. It's like more of a like a. You're
Well,
like a
right now they're
boost.
showing like a little like movie thing.
That's how you unlock the
Oh.
personas, obviously.
Oh, that thing. Oh, that.
Yeah.
Oh, that part.
But no, this game is one of the big reasons I am broke right now.
I'm the strongest.
Is because
person in this group.
Bandai Namco charged me for my pre-order of like the Ultimate Edition for like $150.
Because I have to make it. Because the thing is, I have to make this decision now because most likely there's only a $10 difference in the second one of us both suffering. While
I wish Soul Reaver had
Right,
just
well,
been
the-
on
oh, the-
sale
well,
tonight
one is
as part of
only-
this fucking giant ass sale.
Maybe we'll be
Well,
lucky
one-
it'll go on sale tomorrow, because the
Okay,
it sounds
Juliet.
like some of the sales are ending tonight. I did buy the Capcom collection, because that's on sale right now because of TGS. So
I'm about
Capcom
to purchase
Collection 1 and 2
Earth
are
Shadow Planet.
on
Is that
sale
what I'm
for like
playing?
$40.
I guess.
I already own both
Okay.
of those physically and digitally, so.
All
Well,
right,
I'm sorry, I don't own the second one digitally yet. Because I wait until they go on like dirt cheap sales where it's like $5-10. And I'm like, yeah, I'll buy it digitally. So I don't have to pop in the copy.
Why does it keep signing me out of my schedule? This fucking thing.
I wish I wasn't playing with 3 dudes that don't have built characters. That would be super fun.
Well, what game you talking about?
I'm playing.
First Ascendant.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I've put a lot of time and effort into this game, and more money than I care to think about.
Have you bought more DLC or costumes recently?
I've bought a lot of costumes.
Yeah.
I also spend money on colors too. I
Oh
don't-
god,
I don't like
you got
wearing
into
them.
that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jock, just get Journey to the Savage Planet.
I already did. I said I was on the thing hovering. As soon as you said yes, let's do it. I bought it.
I like how you said yes, let's do it earlier, and then now is like, oh, by the way, like buy it. It's like,
I don't know if
bitch, I already did. Like,
I didn't know, I didn't know if
Believe
he
it,
heard me.
though.
I didn't know if he heard me. You know, Jock is hard of hearing.
no, he can't read. He can hear just fine.
Shut up. I can read.
Well, he can't read instructions. That's like his blind spot. Otherwise, if
My
it-
only thing is
if
he
it's
gets to buy
anything like a
he gets to buy it
tutorial,
for
he
7.
can't read
Come
it.
on. He's the one who gets to buy it for 7. We'll have to buy it for like $20.
That's why he can't read table of
Wait.
contents either, because it's like the
Wait,
tutorial
oh,
for
you
a
can't,
book.
well, you can't get
What a good
freaking
joke that was.
the game right now, Julian.
I'm broke as fuck right now. I just I just had to finish fucking.
All
I
right,
had to
fine. I'll
pay
send you.
bills.
I'll let you borrow $8. You don't have to spend 20.
Are you guys gonna play it right now? Just wait.
Oh,
Well, it's on sale for
The
2
sale's
hours.
only for 2 more hours.
Oh,
The
yeah,
sale for
yeah,
it
yeah.
would be 30, 20 bucks. Wait a minute. Let me see. Is there a physical version of this game?
It's probably gonna be more than
It's not gonna be
$8. Like,
$8.
I'm gonna.
even
check.
with tax and all that, it's gonna be more than $8.
Julian, just take money. What can I send it to you? Can I send it to you on with Cash App or Facebook or whatever?
I don't use my Facebook thing anymore.
Okay, all right. So I only have one person that uses that. Good. That's gonna
Why in the
eventually
hell
phase
would
out
someone
more.
send money through the Bezos machine? It's George, isn't it?
I was gonna continue going. So Cash App, right?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
Let's see. Oh no, it is only digital. Digital only. Digital. Damn. It's
I'm paying you $9.
digital only.
$9.
I don't think it's only digital, but
I can't
Oh.
find anything. I can't find any
I-
physical copies.
I go from
Yeah,
babies
yeah, there-
to
there it
fucking
is.
Ultimate Blair and Ultimate
Journey to the
Fun.
Savage Planet for the Switch, the PS4.
$30.
Don't worry, Julian. It's only $82 for a Switch copy.
What the
There you go,
fuck?
Julian. I just cashed. What the fuck?
Um,
But anyways, I just
it
cashed,
didn't-
I just Cash Apped you $9, Julian.
I think it was a limited run game
Holy
in the
shit!
US.
Holy shit!
Oh no, the only one that got a physical copy in the US was
What are
Xbox
you
One.
reacting to, Julian?
I gotta change my. I gotta put in my card. I gotta put my card in here. Put my card in here. Put it in right now.
It's fine. You
Is
got
it-
2
is it-
hours. Like,
Are you at risk? Are you at risk of it going to a negative account, Julian?
No.
Okay, because I remember one time
Well,
I
let's-
sent you money. It was like the account was negative.
No,
I
I just gotta make sure
remember
something. I just gotta make sure
I-
something
like-
go through beforehand.
There was a
Make sure
time
something-
I lived like a constant fear of going to the negative.
Oh, I live on that.
Incredible poverty.
Scan it now. Scan it.
I wish Yakuza Kiwami 3 would fucking let me buy a physical copy.
Physical. I mean, if you wait long enough, that first run games will probably make one.
Well, see, my issue right now with fucking limited run games is they redid like all of the Yakuza series as like these giant ass collector's editions. So I was like, well, I'm gonna buy all of them because they all connect together and stuff like that. And then like 3, 4, and 5 didn't get physical release. Well, they got a bundle release in the US, not individual releases, so they look weird. And I'm like, no, I want 3, 4, and 5 separate, like as separate releases and stuff. I ordered these games last year. They were supposed to release in the first one, 0 and 1, were supposed to release in fucking April of this year. And now they're like, well, they might release in March of next year.
Yeah, blame fucking the Trump and his stupid ass tariffs making everything to be shipped a huge pain in the
But
ass.
I'm like, I fucking hate all of this shit.
It sucks.
So I'm like,
There it is. Got it.
I'm also still really annoyed with that Monster Hunter fucking board game.
I already got my refund. I was like, I'll give up a little bit.
But my
whatever.
problem is, I do feel that it's bullshit that they waited this long. If I'm gonna be honest with you,
Oh yeah, they're real bad.
because
about
I feel like the multi-million-dollar company that made a shit ton of extra money on this Kickstarter project should have just eaten the funds and done it.
Done.
Because
It
the
should've been
fucking
done by now.
the Power Rangers board game was like, we're not stopping production. We're just gonna keep going. We'll eat the cost and just keep going. Like, because it's unfair to you all that spent all your money. And I feel like if nothing else, what they should have done with the Monster Hunter one is not charge you a fucking like unrefundable portion. Because I know for you it was like what 10%. They were like, no, we're keeping this.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's bullshit. Like,
I'm done with it. It's out of my headache. I'll just pay that as like
Yeah.
don't shop with them tax that I had to deal with.
because like to me that's one of the bullshit things of like, really, you're a fucking multi-million-dollar company that made like you only needed $100,000 to make this board game. You got like 30 million for it, and you're like, yeah, but you know,
it
we
wasn't Capcom that made it, right? They just did the license.
Steamforge Games. Yeah, Steamforge Games is the one.
I don't know. anything
They've
about
done
their
a bunch of
business.
licensed ones. They did like the God of War one, the Bloodborne one, the Demon Souls one,
Yeah.
or Dark Souls one. So they do a lot of licensed board games.
Yeah, but they fucked up Monster Hunter real bad. 'Cause it was delayed
Yeah, 'cause-
before the tariffs.
Yeah, because they were like, well, we'll see what the tariffs end up as, and it's like, bro, you should have just kept going, because they were on that pause for like 3 or 4 months, and they could have finished them during that time, because they finished all the other countries, but not ours, because they had paused it.
I don't know.
And it's just bullshit.
Maybe the people behind them are conservatives, and they were trying to make a positive spin on Trump's tariffs. And now that it's turned out,
I don't
to be
fucking
this
know,
way,
but I
it's like,
fucking hate it.
too late now.
Well, no, they're in the
Maybe-
fucking UK. Like,
Maybe they're liberals and they want to make Trump look bad.
Maybe,
Yeah, they're
Trump
based
doesn't
in the
need help with
UK.
that. I'll tell you that right now.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't need help with that for sure.
Yeah.
But no, like, because according to this, they needed $201,922, and they fucking raised 3.7 million. And it's like, you're telling me y'all couldn't fucking just eat the cost and be like, you know what? This one time we're gonna eat the cost, and then we'll just factor it into future Kickstarters. Like, because like I said, the Power Rangers board game's like, what? No, we're just gonna keep going. Like, charge you more? No, we're not doing that. Like we actually care about our customers.
Sounds like they're a bad company, and I'm glad to be rid of them.
Yeah. Also, I love how... What was it? Let me read their fucking important update for US backers.
It just says, well, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
No, they were like, we're gonna not gonna keep production of the US pledges on pause. We're already talking to our partner about getting it back online, and then as soon as we have an update from the fulfillment, we'll let you know. And then, like, that was over a month ago. Oh, and also they're like, well, you might also just have to pay a tariff fee on your own. Like, we're not paying it, so
Yeah,
you might end up having to pay extra. And it's like,
Pay that through the
that's
post office.
bullshit.
Yeah, just cancel, dude. Just eat the non-refundable and be done with it.
Well, my problem is, too, did you add stuff in the backer kit as well?
Probably.
Because I want to know if I'm going to get that money back, too, or just the cost of the initial pledge.
Oh, wait, no, I didn't do anything post-game. I did whatever I got was...
See, I did.
Oh, ask him about it. Be like, hey,
Because, like,
what do I get
well, it's
back?
probably some fucking automated line, so it ain't going to tell you.
Well, no, you sent emails. I didn't call anybody. It's all email.
What? Are you sure? Like, because my whole thing is, like, as long as a person's looking at it.
Yeah. Mine was a person. They were
'Cause,
slow,
like-
but it was a person.
Yeah, because, like, I know the fucking Amazon one is just, like, do you select an option? That does not fit an option. Too bad, so
No.
sad.
You
Like-
you fill out a form and then somebody emails you and then you reply back to the email with like your PayPal or whatever that you paid with, and then they refund it after a while.
I pay with a credit card.
They asked me for a PayPal. I was like, all right, here's my PayPal.
But yeah, because that's just what I'm annoyed, is that I'm like, I just am so annoyed by this shit.
I'm very confident they are not going to give you your money back in your credit card.
I don't think they can, but at the same time,
Oh,
like,
I
why
did-
was this shit that was funded June 2023, like, even still dealing with the tariffs?
They're
Like,
bad, dude. 'Cause they suck.
because they should have had a lot of this shit done.
Yeah, it was already
Well
delayed
before.
And the worst part on top of that is, or not the worst part, there are obviously worse things, but another layer to that is it's Iceborne. They already had the bait, like they had experience with the game, and they were making Iceborne as an expansion. They should have already had a bunch of shit ready, and yet it was delayed and delayed. And
Yeah,
delayed.
it should have just been a few new mechanics that they had to make, but they should have had them made before the Kickstarter went live, to be fair. And then they also should have just had to, okay, we just need to make the models. Cool. Like, done.
What was the other
Easy
game that I
money.
downloaded?
I was gonna say,
But
Scott,
I just-
did when you asked me about like how much if I spent more money, I did buy all the bunny costumes, so I do have bunny girls for all my descendants. Yeah.
There you go.
I like bunny girls.
But yeah.
I don't like school girls. So I never bought those.
That's fair.
He's good.
But yeah. I'm just so annoyed with this fucking Kickstarter because I spent like a good $800.
That's way
$800 or
more than I
$900?
spent. Yeah. You need to get your money back.
In any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, but it still annoys me that, like, what I was hoping, if I'm gonna be honest with you, is that at a certain point they're just gonna be like, fine, we're just refunding all the US ones and calling it a day. You know, or that they were gonna offer an option without taking the fucking 10% off of it. Because I don't want to give them any money at this point. Like, I would rather get all my money back, not just 90% of it.
No, I think they're gonna keep pushing forward, my friend. They're gonna keep pushing forward.
Because, I mean, like, to me, at the minimum they can do is eat the Terra Surcost, since they made fuck tons of money from this.
If you go to their website, there's other people that say shit like that too, and like complain in their comments. But I don't think they give a shit. Honestly.
It seems like they don't. I mean, they haven't even updated all of September. Like, they just have been quiet the entire fucking month. And it's just fucking bullshit.
Okay. So, I'm gonna... It's cool. Because I also, I also just remembered I was gonna get on and I was gonna start playing Sonic Crossbow, but I can't. Because unfortunately, not because the game, no, because I have to wait until after I've done taking my mom and my dad to their doctor's visit tomorrow. Well, let me rephrase that. My dad to his eye doctor. My mom is going to the oncologist to get, so they can tell her the information she already knows that she is still clean and free, clean and cancer free. But the doctor has to tell her that. It's like she already got the lab results. Why does she need the doctor?
My mom has to do the same thing like every 6 months. So
it's like if they send her the results directly,
like she
why
can see
does
the results
doctor...
on like her chart or whatever online, but she still has to go in for the doctor to be like, "Yep." And
Yep.
then
It's like
give me my insurance money.
It's like what's the point?
It's so that they can charge insurance. That is literally the point.
Money.
Is
They want money. Everybody wants money.
yeah, they want to charge insurance, so they're like, "Hey, you need to come in so we can charge insurance."
So we can charge the rest of the insurance that we are, because we
Like,
already charged you for it, so you might as well just show up. Fuck, but anyway, because since their fucking appointments are in 2 separate directions, she can still drive herself to that thing because it's not her getting treatment, so she can't not drive herself. So she can drive herself to just be there. But I'm not. But like they have the same appointments at the same time, so I have to take my dad to his eye doctor visit, and then while I'm already over there, I might as well go nag at my job about some bullshit. Nag at my job about bullshit that they changed my schedule for Friday, which was supposed that it's like, why did you ask me for changing my schedule and making me work earlier than I was supposed to? Instead of closing, I'm now mitting, and it's like no one called me and talked to me about this. You just changed it They're lucky I don't have plans on Friday, but I don't have plans Friday. But it's like, what if I did?
That's how companies work.
But the good thing is, since the people I was gonna speak to about my eye doctor are near my dad's eye doctor, are like on the way between work and my dad's eye doctor, I can go schedule an appointment with them to get new glasses because I need to get new glasses because these frames are old, and if I don't get new frames, I'm gonna start getting motion sickness and shit again. because my motion sickness is tied to the fact of how well my eyes work, and because these prescriptions are over 3 years old, I need to get new glasses. I definitely need new glasses before I do anything before I get fucked, because I got ill just playing a basic ass game I usually play all the time. It's like, wait, what? Why am I getting sick playing this?
Hey,
No.
have there been any updates on when Monster Hunter collab is gonna happen in Final Fantasy 14?
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday?
Next week? Everyone's telling me next week is big.
But like, no, it's
what?
official.
When the update for when we're fighting the fucking fighting the Archveld. Yeah, apparently they said it's next week, but I forgot. I forget if there's an official thing for it or not. I'm paying attention because I just said it. I'll just do it when the updates that comes up.
Next week, because next week is when they're dropping the Final Fantasy, when they're dropping the crossover in Monster Hunter.
Yeah. So let me check again.
That just got announced today. I don't think they
Okay.
do both because then, like, you know, there'd be no time to cross-play. You know, I think they want as many players as they can.
Okay, let's see. View. No date. Here. Still don't see a date. Still no date. Just and more. No date. Still don't see no date. Still see no date. Omega Plant. So actually practice Omega Raid, so you know what's going on.
Trailer looks really cool though. I can't believe they put Dark Knight armor in Monster Hunter, dude. Did you see that? Did you watch the trailer?
Yes, I saw it. It's kind of neat.
Sick.
And I'm loving the armor that they put from 14. You know, you get the not Chocobo and the minion and.
Can you believe they gave us that fucking minion from what's the dungeon everybody hates? I can't believe I forgot the name of it. No, the dungeon everybody hates.
Oh no,
the pits of Mucus or whatever.
Fucking
the level 49
Armvale.
one.
Armvale.
That's not that. The
Yes.
level 49 dungeon.
Yes, Armvale.
That's
with
not.
the mini. What?
Oh, you say it weird. The Orem Vale. It sounds like
Whatever.
It sounds like you're saying the name of a medieval city. Urnville. The Orn
Whatever.
Vale. Veil. The Vale. The Orn Vale. Anyway, remember you always guaranteed a Marlboro minion from there, and they gave that costume to the Palico. I'm so fucking tired of the Orn Vale. I can't believe they gave us that minion as a costume.
Okay, let's see.
Collaboration.
Early October. It just says early October still. So most likely it'll be whenever they announce the next patch is when it's gonna be.
Yeah, I figured, but
It didn't give me. It hasn't given me anything yet, and I'm still looking.
I guess there isn't an announcement yet.
Oh, I know my internet, I think, cut out last week when I was talking about this. About the Star Wars manga that is on Kickstarter right now.
Oh, I vaguely remember you talking about that.
Yeah, so they did, apparently in, 1997, Japan, this dude, manga artist, made his own version of Episode 4, New Hope. It, roughly follows A New Hope, but, slight dialogue differences and stuff like that. To make it kind of an interesting little story, manga.
Whenever you start a sentence with in a year, I'm expecting you to start talking about the Patriots or the philosophers now.
God.
Yeah.
Omni, you really should. Omni, I have big Omni.
But I'm so annoyed by how they're doing this translation. I was telling Jacques about this before stream. They're doing it in to me it seems the most weeb way, but I know at the end of the day, just because it's cheaper for them to do it this way, and then they were gonna frame it in the most weeb way. But they're we're releasing this deluxe hardcover of this manga, right? In comic book format. And they're but we're gonna keep it all in original Japanese as to not touch or damage the pristineness of the Japanese dialogue.
They're not gonna translate it?
No, hold on. They're gonna translate it in the margins.
That's gonna look so ugly.
Yeah, so all of it is there's the panel, and then off to the side of the panel is all of the English dialogue.
That sounds
And I'm
stupid.
And I'm like, like they're framing it as like the weave way of like, no, we don't want to mess with the original art. And I'm like, what you're really saying is, this is a lot of cleanup work in order to translate this and make them fit the word bubbles and shit. We can just pump this out in fucking Japanese and just type the shit on the side.
Yeah, they're being like, no, they're just being lazy.
But I'm like, you could have just done, if you wanted to do this like for the actual artistic way, is be like, hey, here's like the normal version is just translated like fucking normal, and then there's another version that's just in Japanese. Like,
Hell, they could have attached an addendum pamphlet to it with all the fucking translated things.
They could just-
that would still be
Bring it on the
horrible.
side
Like,
of
they
the-
could just translate it.
just don't fight. Don't be cute about it. Just translate it. Do it
Like-
what we've been doing for decades.
Like, truthfully, just in my
Hatsune
opinion,
Miku!
just
Hatsune Miku in my first Descendant.
God, I saw Misty in there last time I was in there. But like, no, like, to me, just translate it and then be like, hey, for this like deluxe ultra tier, you can get an untranslated copy as well, like for the original artwork or whatever. Like, fine, I just won't get that tier. I just want the translated tier. Like, I just want the book translated because the art looks really good. So I'm like, I still backed it, but I'm just annoyed by the fact of how I'm gonna have to fucking read this because it reads like shit. Like, and I hate that.
You have more patience than I do, because if they did something like that to me, I would not buy it. Like,
The art looks so good though.
It's absurd.
But I'm like,
Unbelievable.
So,
I can't imagine, like, I can't believe they are doing that shit though, where it's just like, yeah, no. Like, we're gonna sit there and just have it, like, just off to the side. Like,
okay, Omni, on Sunday, apparently, the Final Fantasy, the Square Enix YouTube channel is playing a Final Fantasy Cross Square Enix Monster Hunter Wild special collab, like, stage thing, presentation.
Yes, you're right.
So, yeah, so they're doing, so that's on Saturday, not Saturday, fucking, what's the 20th? Sunday. It's on Sunday. So, at 1 a.m., so, fuck. Yeah. I'm not fucking staying up for that shit.
I'll
Staying up for that
it.
shit. So yeah, they're doing, so, yeah, because that's Sunday at 1 a.m., so it's technically going into Saturday. We'll see if I'm still awake by then. Saturday
going to Monday.
Sunday, no, it's Sunday going into Saturday. Saturday going into Sunday.
It's gonna
Because
be like
it's-
right
yeah.
after my stream.
it's Sunday going into Saturday, Jacques. Like, what part of that don't you understand?
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I did not. I wasn't on your wavelength. My bad.
Anyway, fucking, because it's supposed to be a presentation on a Sunday for them, but it's still like, it's like middle of the day for them, so it's like fucking wicked early in the morning for us. So, they'll be.
I didn't know Julian
They'll
was
have-
in Boston.
They'll
Yeah,
have
it's wicked
fucking-
early.
Get early. Are you a cop? You have to tell me if you're a cop.
So both Yoshida and Sujimoto will be on stage along with the global community director for fucking 14 and the art director for Monster Hunter are going to be presenting the whole thing. And that's most likely when we're going to get the date for the 14th. Okay. Actual date. And because knowing them, since they said early October, it's gonna be literally next. It's not gonna be the Tuesday after the immediate Tuesday after this next Tuesday, but maybe the Tuesday after next. So like, instead of the 7th, instead of it being like the 30th, it'd be maybe the 7th,
Yo,
14th.
I'm
John-
tired. I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna holler at y'all
Jack,
later.
real quick before you hop off, I'm gonna be funny real quick because you said something really. They were the 1 a.m. thing. It's like 1 a.m. on the 28th. Oh, I thought it was gonna be Sunday going into Monday. I was like, that'd be 1 a.m.
That was Julian said. That's
No.
what Julian had said.
That's not what I said.
That is what you said,
Jul-
Julius.
You did say Sunday and the Monday, bro, and I was like, what?
That'd be
No,
1
it was
That'd be
Saturday
1
and
a.m.
Sunday,
on the
bro. And I was like, what?
29th. Yeah, one. What the fuck is happening?
Oh, I didn't know about that 7 Deadly Sins. I suddenly lost a lot of interest in that Seven Deadly game.
Yeah, it's some kind of prequel with the original story.
It's also a free-to-play game.
Oh, I was. Yeah, let's.
That's why I
Yeah.
was shocked that you were surprised by it, but I said, let him figure it out.
It's free to play 4-player. Maybe you could find some weeb friends to play with.
Well, I
i.e.
think
the
it's
weebs
just,
that
like,
surround
you-
normally.
From what I'm looking at, you have to like do ticket shit like it's a gotcha.
That's funny and dumb.
Because for like because I was like, wow, it's only $10. That's really cheap. And then it's like, oh yeah, it's a free to play game. You're buying the gotchas essentially. I'm like, oh
Pay to
well,
win. Pay to win.
I don't really want to play that. Like, I thought it was just an actual fucking game.
A normal game.
Pay to win, my favorite.
Yeah, like I thought I was playing an actual normal or buying a normal game. I mean, I'm not buying it yet, but
If you did, it would
Like-
be like not free to play.
Anyways, I will talk to you guys later.
Yeah.
Peace.
I also am going to head out because I'm
Oh.
fucking stuff.
all right.
I will see
Bye.
y'all later. Bye.
So it'll be me and Omni only
I
now.
guess.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. All right, now that the black people are coming, I'm kidding. I'm
Well, damn,
absolutely
that
kidding.
changed real fast.
I'm absolutely
Like-
kidding. So stupid. Oh man. Oh, I'm hungry. I might end stream early just because I'm fucking so hungry.
I did forget Final Fantasy Tactics also comes out fucking this or next week.
Yeah, it's coming out soon.
Actually, no, it comes out.
Friday, no?
It's the 30th. Yeah.
What is the 30th? The Tuesday.
No,
next
next week.
Tuesday, Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
I gotta
Because I
upgrade
remember being annoyed because it comes out before that paycheck hits. So I'm like, oh, I have to budget for it on this paycheck. Because Amazon's just going to charge me whenever it ships. Which is convenient for a lot of things. But...
Yeah, you can at least be put on the list. On the list.
I can at least be,
The
yeah, I can at least be like, hey, like as long as I have money on my account on this day, I'll be fine.
Excuse me. I guess
Kind of like Ghost of Yote, which comes out October 6th.
6. I guess I'm gonna pick that game up. I still have.
I am, just because I fucking loved Ghost of Tsushima, so I'm
Oh,
like,
you
I'll give him a shot.
definitely-
Like,
Maybe I should try to like finish that game before Yote comes out.
yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be like a direct sequel or anything, but it still probably would be nice,
Welcome.
like for you.
For modules, right?
Plus, Ghost of Tsushima is just a good game in general.
There we go.
I figured I'd glance through the sale right now that's going on and ending, like the Tokyo Game Show sale.
There's a lot happening.
There's the there's the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. I already own that. Persona 3, I already own all of that shit.
Wait, is that handgun or hand cannon for the daily? Handgun. Alright.
Why is that saying free?
Cannon, handgun.
I don't know why that's saying free for me. Oh yeah, there's the Capcom Fighting Collection 2 for $30. Final Fantasy 15 and all its DLC. That shit goes on sale all the time.
Yeah, it sure does. I bought
There's
it a
certain games
long
nowadays
time
that
ago.
I'm like, if you're paying full price for it, please don't. Like,
Just
you honestly can just wait like a month or two and it will go on sale. Because even like Nier goes on sale, like Automata goes on sale pretty regularly.
sometimes you just gotta do for the meme. I got screwed with Street Fighter 5. That was just because I wanted to troll Zonak with a Mega Man costume, so it was worth it. It was worth it.
true.
Like it was like a Pyrrhic victory for me. My wallet hurt, but I sure did have fun making fun of him.
Oh, Ultimate Marvel's Capcom 3, the only way to get it now, digitally. Because the physical is ridiculously expensive.
Which is weird, because that shit was everywhere when I was working at Best Buy. I had so many copies
Oh,
of Marvel
yeah.
vs. Capcom 3.
Well, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
or whatever.
PS4
yeah.
release. Yeah, because how much is a copy? Let me see how much the copy is worth now. That shit is about $100
Yeah.
for a used copy of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, or you could pay $7.50 and get a digital
I
copy.
was gonna say, like, digital's gotta be under $8.
It's on sale right now, but even full price, it's $24.99, I think. I should probably buy the season pass for Outer Worlds. Although I need to finish Outer Worlds. It was a decently fun game.
The sequel's
Oh
coming
shit,
out
Onimusha
soon.
2. Yeah, Onimusha 2's on sale.
Yeah, I saw that as well. It's still a little pricey.
Surprised you didn't pick it up.
It's still a little pricey.
Yeah, I mean, it's like 20% off, so... It's not too bad if you were buying the combo pack, because it's $30 for both games.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty good, but when you already own Onimusha 1, it's like, you know that you're actually spending $24 on Onimusha 2 and just getting Onimusha 1 for like $6.
Yeah. Oh, I can't use my bike here.
I could get Helldivers.
Hell, divers, more than meets the eye. I've already done my challenges for the week. Yeah. Okay, I've done my 3 wall crashers.
Oh, that's right, I forgot they released Dizzy as a character in Guilty Gear Strive. Fucking love Dizzy.
My focus right now is 100% on Street Fighter, but I really do want to play Lucy and Strive. Like, I want to learn Strive properly. I should be playing Street
Yeah.
Fighter now. My stupid ass didn't play Street Fighter all weekend because for some reason in my head I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for the final reward in Fast Penguins. So I've had to grind like 20 hours of Fast Penguins to earn enough
Jeez.
points to do this. I still gotta do like at minimum 5 more races, assuming I get like podium on them.
That's crazy.
I know, it was really stupid of me.
But you did it.
Not yet. I still need like 200 more points.
Well, okay.
I'm
You're doing
working
it
on
still, though.
Yeah. I'll get it. I have like 3 or 4 days to do it, so I have time. I just gotta actually do it. Once stream ends, I'm probably gonna eat and then load up Fast Penguins, knock those out, and then fucking be done with it until the next season starts.
Oh, so there's a game I don't know if you would also consider like a PlayStation classic. It's Gex.
Gex is, I think, it came out on a PlayStation as like a.
Yeah, I mean it was also on like N64 and stuff, but
Oh,
it's
was
like
it?
yeah, but I feel like it was iconic for the PS1 more than it was anything else. Like I think it's one of those ones like Resident Evil where it was on other systems, but
Well, Resident Evil was on
like-
other systems eventually, but it premiered as a PlayStation exclusive.
and I think Gex was too, because I think the first game was PS1 exclusive, and then 2 and 3 were on N64 as well. Because that's where I played 2 and 3 on there, but I had never played the original Gex until I think it was like an emulation copy.
And the only reason PlayStation or Resident Evil isn't on the PlayStation wheel is because I already played it, and I don't feel like I could add anything to the conversation about that game that hasn't already been said, and wouldn't like.
Yeah, I don't
lead
think
to
any of us
other-
could.
To other like other games.
Yeah, that's one of those things of like, it's not a bad game. It's just there's nothing new to talk about
Yeah,
with it.
well,
I mean,
whatever-
granted,
whatever
there's probably not much
mystery
new
there-
for us to talk about with Metal Gear Solid 3 either, but
Oh,
at the same time,
I've heard
like-
nothing but good things about that game, and I was able to find some stuff that royally pissed me off. So I think the game was totally worth it.
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I don't understand why Ocelot was chasing you and shooting you in the motorcycle, because he had already decided he was going to betray. You know what? I'm not going to get into it. It's not.
It's
Ocelot.
fucking like, I feel like Kojima as a writer is one of those like, he has bouts of genius and bouts of just insanity. Like, they're both in the same game,
And the
but it's
line
just
is
like,
razor thin.
yeah, it just swaps between like, this makes no damn sense and holy shit, that's really like impressive writing and
This
like
changes my world
depth
view
and like
for the
yeah. But also like, what the fuck? That's dumb as shit. Like, I just love Volgan being like the worst fucking interrogator you could ever
I know
have.
you're here for my secret money. Who told you about my secret money?
Meanwhile, Snake's just thinking like, what the fuck,
what
money?
the-
like,
what the fuck are you talking
I'm like,
about?
I'm just here for the scientist. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, if he had just let him have the scientist,
Oh, I wonder.
like all of
I wonder how
all of
much,
the other shit would have been fine.
Yeah, how different would the game have been if you'd be like, oh, you just want Ahsoka? Like, it's already too late. Just take him, leave. What? I guess he still had to destroy the Shagohod, but I mean,
Yeah, but that wasn't until later. Like,
things could have been much more different had a conversation just happened.
yeah.
Or if nobody even told him about the Shagohod, like if they had just kept it a secret, like they were supposed to.
Yeah, but nah, they were like, we're gonna tell everything.
All right, let's do a couple void erosion purges and then we'll call it. Void erosion purge.
And I'm sure Snake was also probably like, what the fuck is a philosopher? Like, you want the philosopher's legacy?
What?
The fuck? Or even like, you know,
It's
Eva
so-
being like, I'm one of the philosophers or whatever, and it's like, well, I guess. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Like,
I also like thinking when I'm drunk. I mean,
yeah, like, yeah, I wouldn't call myself a philosopher, but you know, well, they have schools. Neat.
it's so weird because like the philosopher's legacy, like legacy is an abstract concept. Like it's not a thing, but they speak of it like everybody should already know it's a thing. And it's
Yeah.
like if you hadn't like elaborated on what it is, I never would have fucking known. I would have just thought you were talking out your ass. No, the legacy
Well,
isn't actually a legacy.
like, you would think that the legacy would. Truthfully, I would think that the legacy would be like the children they're grooming for, you know, shit. Where it's like, oh yeah, that's their legacy. Like kind of like how parents leave a legacy type of thing.
I hate playing with rocket launcher plays. They are. I like
You
seeing
can't see
fucking-
shit.
Yes.
Like-
of fucking smoke.
It's fucking bullshit. Like, I get that it's powerful, but it's fucking bullshit. Like, it's so unfun because you can't see anything.
And I feel like maybe that Philosopher's Legacy thing makes more sense in Japanese because of the way the nouns work. But in English, it's just like, if you had never elaborated on it, I would never have known what that was. Like,
Yeah.
Volgan is just a fucking moron in so many ways.
Volgan just like spouts exposition.
In 1951, just kidding. Fucking sauce. Oh, it's so funny.
Like,
Oh, I saw a TikTok because like now that I'm done with it, I don't skip Metal Gear Solid 3 TikToks anymore. I
Right.
saw a TikTok where somebody pulled out a, you know how the boss destroys your guns if she catches you with a gun.
yeah.
If you have a porn magazine equipped, she'll judge you about the porn magazine. She'll be
Damn.
like, you have time for these kind of books? I'm disappointed in you, Snake. And then she'll like toss it away.
Damn. Just calling you out for
Yeah.
doing it. She's like, I don't see Otacon in this book. I mean, hey, he does jack it while listening to Otacon.
I don't know how canon that is, but it feels like it should be.
There's a trophy for it, therefore it's canon.
That's how that works.
That's how that works in my book.
The game was made before trophies were a thing.
No, that's how they canonized it, though. They were like, we want you to do this specific thing.
My controller's almost dead. I gotta plug it in. For anybody watching my stream,
I do-
stood still for a while.
I do love the Dick trophy that in the original PS3 HD remaster that they removed for this one, which was climb to the top of that fucking tall ladder and jump off,
Oh, that's funny.
and then you'd have to reclimb it again.
Yeah, I guess that does kind of.
It's just an
It-
annoying ass trophy. Like it's
It undermines the like situation. very meta
Yeah.
trophy.
And this time I got reincarnated as a slime video game must have kind of sucked.
I never once thought it was going to be good, but what makes you say that it's
I didn't
good?
either, but that's why I didn't buy it like right away. The fact that the deluxe edition is already down to like under half price, like almost $25. Like, because normally they don't give you the deluxe edition for like 60% off. Normally they'll give you like the deluxe edition for like 30 or 40% off, and then maybe give you the normal edition for that price. But, and especially considering this game just came out, I guess the game's been out for about a year. That's fair. I thought the game came out recently. Shit, I didn't realize this game is that old.
Yeah, time is relative.
Because I saw when it was like announced, and then I just ignored the game existed because I was like, as much as I love isekais that have overpowered main characters, I don't want to play a video game with that. Like, there's a difference between reading a manga with it and
That's how
actually
the-
like playing a video game.
That's how the One Punch Man video game, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Does you
No.
play the One Punch Man, he just one punches everything?
Nope. So they have a gameplay mechanic for Saitama himself. It's actually similar to your Tokon battle in a way. If you choose Saitama, like because you choose a party of three characters.
Yep.
If you choose Saitama, you have to wait 6 minutes before he shows up. Once he shows up, you win. Like, he is invincible. But you have to wait 6 minutes before he'll show up. So you have to stay alive with your other two characters against whatever the opponent has until then.
That seems like an absurd amount of time.
Yeah. But at least they did try to, like, mitigate the fact that he is fucking invincible. In the sense that it's like, yeah, we threw in a timer aspect instead of just, yep, you win if you choose it. Like, they do also have a version of Saitama that is just a normal character from his dream sequence, at, like, episode 1.
Oh, where he was fighting
So
that
if
dude
you-
to a draw, and he was like all horny for
Yeah.
a fight?
Yeah. So they have a version that's based on that is actually, like, just a normal-ass character. Like, he's powerful, but he's just a normal character. So if you wanted to just play as him, you can. I keep forgetting that Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy got an HD remaster.
I don't know what that is.
That is an old, like, 3D action game from the fucking PS2 GameCube era that, like, no one remembers, but I found it at a fucking, like, Kohl's for, like, $5 and bought. Oh yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen has a sequel series now.
Oh, I saw some TikToks about that. It's like it's in the future, like a couple decades. And
It's 50 years in the future.
And the heroes from the first one is like a bum or something.
We haven't heard
I don't
anything
know
about
if
the characters from the first. Well, the only two characters we've heard about from the first game or from the first series is the chick that didn't have like powers and used curse weapons because she's like the grandmother of the two main characters, and then there was another dude that's the grandfather, and when they mentioned his name, I'm like, I don't remember who the fuck that is. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm like, that name means nothing to me, but they make it sound like I should know who that is.
I never watched that series. That series
but yeah,
sounded like
no
got way too like sad for me. I don't want to deal with it.
My issue with the series, at least in the manga, was number one, they stopped letting you know what was a fucking flashback and what wasn't, which got really annoying when you're reading and suddenly scenes change and you're just like, what the fuck? And then they go back to like a different scene. And it's like, oh, it was a flashback. That's why it was a different scene. That would have been nice for you to let me know that it was a flashback.
Was it Jujutsu Kaisen or some other manga where the rumor was like the creator hated it and he had to keep writing it because it was so popular or something?
Spy X Family.
Spy X Family.
Yeah, Spy X Family's that way. But no, JJK, it just... My biggest issue with that series was it got too fucking convoluted. So a lot of the issues just became, hey, like, this person did this. That means we have to do this. Because this happened, and then this and this. They're doing this. Their power is this. So, like, someone would do something, and then, like, 6 pages of explanation later, we somewhat understand what their power did. And then they're like, cool. Oh no, they're doing this! And now we have to spend like another 10 pages explaining what that means? And I was just like, okay, this just fucking sucks.
Yeah,
like,
sounds like bad writing.
It was very bad writing. Like, there's no way around that. Like, I just very much got so annoyed at it that I was just like, I can't with this.
Did you finish the story or the series? I don't know if you actually.
I did.
With it.
I finished the entire series. It also annoyed me that the final fight took like, I think it was 80 or 90 chapters.
That's absurd.
Yeah. And I was just like, bro, I am so tired of this fight. Like, how long can you keep one fucking fight going?
That's like 8 months or something. That's a
Yeah.
most of the year.
Because at a certain point, I just stopped reading to let it finish, and then was like, okay, I'll go back once it finishes and, like, finish reading it. And that's when I got to, like, oh, this is the final fight. And then I was like, wait a second, there's still, like, a shit ton of chapters. What do you mean this is the final fight? I do appreciate some of the dialogue in JJK, though, near the end. Where, they were, like, asking this one dude, like, this black dude, to help them out fighting the fucking, main villain. And he's just like, no? Like, I don't understand what's with the Japanese thinking that the holly jolly black dude can just survive anything, but nah. It's like my ass ain't going out there to die.
Yeah, you guys take care of your problem. We'll take care of ours.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever really liked shonen manga. Like, I don't think there's one that I've ever really stuck with. In anime or manga form, because maybe Dragon Ball, but that was also like a limit to, no, not even that, because I don't think I've ever properly seen the episodes past the Cell Saga. I've seen everything up to the Cell Saga, but after that was just like here and there. My Hero Academia, I watched like the first 40 or 50 episodes. I watched the first like 30 or 40
My Hero
episodes
Academia
of
also just
Naruto.
sucks.
I watched every
Boruto
episode.
also just sucks.
I watched all of Naruto up to the death of Pain, and then I stopped because it was all filler and I just lost interest.
I should also mention that with JJK, the art got really bad.
Any particular reason?
No, not that ever was like publicly announced. But like, here, I'll post two screenshots of some of the art, so you can see what I mean by the art got really bad. And these were fully published chapters, like pages in the chapters.
Bleeds I watched up until the end of the Save Rukia arc, and
Alright, I posted
watched,
on manga and
the first
anime.
2 episodes. I watched the live series though. I like the live series. I don't love it. I like it. Alright, hold on. I'm in a void erosion verge.
I forgot what series that fucking was. God damn it. I don't remember what manga that was that I screenshotted because it referenced the fucking Princess Bride.
Oh. This Nell is fucking carrying.
Hell yeah.
How powerful is your build?
I forgot about that insult in fucking Golden Kamuy. Yeah, I've spent 7 years thinking of you as a man with such a tiny dick that it can be mistaken for a protruding belly button.
Me in the morning with my self-affirmations. Alright, check this out and I guess we'll stream. I'm tired. I did my dailies very quickly and then just doing void erosion. Let's see what we got. Holy hell. They look
Yeah,
like
those were
scribbles.
published chapters. Like,
Why was like part of it? Wow, you can see the guidelines and the fingers.
like it's just line art basically.
That's
like it's just a
crazy.
rough outline, but they were like, nah, put it in Shonen Jump and pump the chapters out.
That's crazy.
The only guess I can think of is that he was sick for a while, and that because of the anime's like sudden success, which skyrocketed the manga sales, they were like, we still have to keep chapters going out. Like, we don't have time for you to like get over your flu or whatever the fuck it was. Like, because it was like 3 or 4 weeks that were like that, and then it got back to normal.
Yeah, but it's very weird because aren't they supposed to have teams? Like he does the main art and then other people.
Not
do it?
everyone.
Oh, Jay's here. Jay, you got here late, isn't it?
Hey, Jay.
It's like 1:30 where you are. We're about to actually wrap up stream. I don't know if you're still there because he sent that message like 10 minutes ago. My bad, I missed it.
Oh, okay.
If you're there, Jay, we did our Metal Gear Solid talk earlier, so you can go back in the.
Omni had controversial opinions.
I did.
I had
and
somewhat controversial opinions by saying 2 was better.
I got fucking heated. Yeah, maybe I'll find the clip on YouTube or something and post it in Discord. Oh, okay. See, he didn't want any spoilers. It is spoiler filled, Jay.
Yeah.
Even though I had my issues, I do recommend people play it. It is a game 100% worth playing. It is fun, which is I think the #1 thing for a game. It's just that it gets absurd past like one certain part, and I lost my fucking mind.
But it is a good game, like overall.
Yeah. We also went over our plans, so before I officially wrap up stream, this Saturday I'm going to be playing Lorelei and the Laser Eye, my second part of that stream. On the 1st is going to be the Monster Hunter collaboration. The 4th, probably Lorelei 3 or Silk Song, we'll see. The 8th I'm going to be playing a horror game with Jock. And then on the 11th is going to be Monopoly. The 15th is TBD. The 18th is either going to be Lorelei or Silk Song. The 22nd is TBD. And then 25th is Lorelei or Silk Song. And the 29th is Game Club. And we're going to be playing Soul Reaver for our October Game Club. So that's what we have to look forward to in October. Before we end, I want to thank everybody again. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Jock. Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Saralina and Lag and anybody else that would have stopped by. Thank you, Jay, for hanging out at the very end. Always appreciate the support. And I think that's where we're gonna call it. So we'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.